Oh, does that only disable it for me?
Welcome back to another episode of text-to-speech horror.
Oh God.
Wait, can I don't think I can see that. It's playing for you, Dabo.
It doesn't do the whole thing. It stops after a certain time.
It played for me, yeah.
Okay, it's not playing for me anymore, so I'm just going to
I turn my
fucking delete that chat if it gets too extreme.
You're gonna delete the chat?
Yeah.
I think we have to vote on that.
No.
Alright, so I'm gonna
I'm becoming absol.
I am going to server mute Beaky and server deafen him. There we go.
I actually forgot about D&D until till the text-to-speech came up, because if it was not for the text-to-speech, I would not have been here.
Either way. Time for D&D. So, does anyone remember what happened last time? Who isn't in D&D?
We killed some people.
Goat isn't in D&D.
Why is Goat not in the D&D? Go. Get in the D&D.
Does he have a link for it?
Yes, he does. He was here last week.
He should be able to just log on to Roll20. There he is. So yeah, D&D. You killed some elementals. You talked to James's family some more. And then you spent the whole session lime sparred with James's dad. And lost miserably, putting shame to everyone in the group.
Yeah, I'm very ashamed.
But you did kill some elementals in enough time. You are all still injured, still not full on spell slots and stuff like that. Bearbot is not going to continue dancing with Astra, or I will revoke her Bearbot privileges. There is not a 3 of spades in the sinkhole. So yeah, that's where we left off. Nobody died, thankfully, apart from a certain polar Bearbot. Bearbot is on like 1 health. 2 health, rather. And yeah, you can do what you want now. You may begin. What would you like to do? Very well, if Astra wants to dance with Bearbot in front of all these people, she may.
Yes.
Erik is square dancing. Now he's like doing a Velma because he dropped his glasses and he's trying to find them. Do you not mark it off? You really should. On your character, otherwise you'll forget things. So yeah, what are you guys doing? Ursula is still dead.
What are you talking about? He's not dead. What are you talking about?
So yeah. What are you guys doing? Come on, you can do whatever you want.
Can I we sleep? Let's take a long rest.
You could have a long rest. Two of them are basically like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Those are some nice microphone sounds
right there. Well, I'm deaf now. Who the fuck is that?
What in the world is that?
Jesus. It's like a tornado just attacked someone's face. But is there an air elemental in someone's room? That's why Lang hasn't spoken all this time.
Oh man.
If that's her speaking voice, I'd hate to hear her singing voice. Well, Alpha.
God.
Whose is that?
Not mine.
It's not mine either.
Not mine.
I got push to talk.
You play with push to talk?
Yeah. Yeah. Couldn't hear what I was just saying about you.
Yeah, I could. I did.
I know what I'd say.
Really hurt my feelings.
What did I say then?
You said, I'm fat.
No. I said you suck. Anyway, you can ask how they feel. They're basically, two of them are like, we're too injured to really help you anymore. We're going to make our way back. So two of them do leave. Do. Bye-bye. They're going. Do you want to take a long rest?
Yes.
Maybe, I mean, if we have to.
I mean, James is fine. He hasn't like used any of his things.
I don't have anything to use. What?
They're not transporting you anywhere. You basically agreed to help James's parents look into where all of these strange creatures were coming from. And apparently, this was a place where a lot of strange creatures were noted coming from. This is on your way towards a thing called the Smokewood Forest.
Smoke wood. Smoke wood every day.
Smoke wood every day.
Smoke trees.
Smoke trees.
Smoke trees every day.
And
yeah, you just got ambushed by...
Girls uckers.
Yeah, you got ambushed by elementals here.
Chop, chop, chop on the phone.
Ring, ring, ring with the trolley. Ring, ring, ring with the bell.
When the thing went quack, 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 you men were ducking.
2 + 2 is 4.
-1, that's 3 quick maths.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, and you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
A, B, C, D, alphabets.
Okay, so yeah. Before Lime takes a rest.
Before we take the rest. Oh, Mark Health is back. Oh. Huh.
Yeah, Arcana doesn't teach their soldiers about like not sexually assaulting people.
Yeah, I think
this is a lawsuit waiting to happen.
this is definitely a lawsuit. In my country, that would be assault. You go to jail for assault.
Yeah, you can give an investigation check. Are you touching him? You just grab him and you feel like he's got very, very firm muscles. Like, almost freakish, like, bodybuilder strength. Firmness in his muscles. Which, someone of his age, just seems very strange and very out of place. He's not elemental. Get him!
Get him! Get him!
Okay, having a seizure.
What are you talking about? I'm not having a seizure.
I'm not having a seizure.
I'm not having. I'm just having an emotional breakdown, is all.
Are you like drunk or something, Bongo? Or just hyper?
I'm not
Have you had too much sugar?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Are you actually fine?
Am I fine? That is a question.
You should be more depressed and more sad.
Why would I be depressed? Why? Why Dabo?
Because I said so.
No,
I like how there's RP going on, and then there's also just like random bullshit chit chat going on.
Hey, that's how we roll. We need some. We can't just be like silent all the time. Our viewers wouldn't like that.
Oh yes, our 0 viewers.
Hey, we got 1 view on our last video.
Holy
That's probably
shit!
me.
That's probably from Dabo. Who is my? Oh, dang it.
Maybe if Lime and Goats spoke
Yeah,
actual
we'd probably
talk,
get more views if they spoke.
or Lime. Then we'd have a girl speaking, and then it'd be
I
like,
I think we'd actually get more views if we made a gelatinous slime making video with fidget spinners.
With fidget spinners. Can't forget the fidget spinner.
make a fidget spinner out of slime.
Holy shit. Revolutionary. I knew Erik would be so jealous.
Wanted a spaceship? What?
What fidget?
Well, excuse me.
See, this is what happens.
It's busy enough. No, did you know James' entire planet is actually a spaceship?
Oh, frick, that makes sense. It's all coming together.
It connects.
An arm? Just a single arm? Not both of them, just
My
arm.
legs and arm.
Is he missing an arm? What?
How? Not that I'm very tired. I'm pretty sure that's like what was written on the Rosetta Stone. Fragments of speech that we could barely understand.
Which D?
No, he's talking about where he talks about the sharpness of his mind inversely correlates with the robotic he is. He meant to say with how robotic he is.
Ah. How?
Oh.
Not that I'm very tired. That really confused me.
Yeah, it confused
Man,
me at first too.
if you're really tired, you should see me when I'm really tired.
When I'm really tired, I just get really
It's not
weird.
past midnight. You live in Michigan.
It's
God
not
dang
past
it, Erik.
midnight, it's 7
It's
PM.
always past midnight somewhere.
Very true. It is
It's
always
past midnight of
it's
like.
always past midnight except for when it's midnight.
It's always past midnight somewhere, and it depends on which midnight you're talking about. It's
No,
always past
it
midnight.
is always past midnight.
996, for instance.
It is always past midnight except when it's midnight.
Yeah, probably.
Any time that isn't midnight, it's past
No.
midnight.
Okay,
So
anyway.
wait, okay, Rob, let me get this straight. Right? You live in Portugal, right? And so you flew all the way from Portugal to Detroit on Thanksgiving, an American holiday, to watch a American football team play. Is this correct?
Lime, that is beautiful.
Lime, Jesus Christ, Lime.
Lime, you are great.
Get your head out of the shipping gutter.
Lime, you are a gift.
Bongo just said Lime is a gift. Bongo, it's Lime.
I mean, we're already married.
True. Anyway, shut up about this. Objectifying. Jesus Christ, you just triggered her. Anyway, the next boss you're going to fight is Nox, so that's fun.
Also, your voice isn't in Portuguese at all.
Anyway,
You have to know so much about American culture to lie about. All right, never mind. Whatever.
okay, we're going to play D&D now.
But look, all right. Rob's trying to lie here.
Okay, fine. It's a lie. We already established that, okay? Let's just assume that Rob is lying from this point on, okay?
Okay.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it? Oh, fuck, I'm part of the problem. Okay,
Alright.
let's just...
Rob, say something
So
good
yeah,
about
you guys taking
Dabo.
What?
Rob has to say something good about Dabo now.
No, we just need to take a long rest or play D&D.
Okay, let's take a long rest.
What are you doing, guys?
Taking a long rest.
Is everyone else taking a long rest? Are you going to all rest at the exact same time? We're going to take it in shifts, because you only need to sleep for 6 hours, but you need to rest for 8 hours. Okay?
Sure.
Who's first shift? Who's 4 shifts? Since I'm assuming you're taking 2-hour shifts of being awake. And there are currently 8. Yeah, there's 8 of you here. So Astra doesn't need to sleep as much as everyone else. Astra can sleep only for 4 hours and still be fully rested.
Yeah, make James.
Well, you can each stay on shift for like a part of the thing. I just need to know who's on first shift, second shift, third shift, and fourth shift.
Are we gonna get jumped here? Why are we getting jumped? Why are we getting jumped?
Oh, you might not. It's good protocol to know who's taking shifts when.
Alright.
No particular reason.
When do we get jumped by Delaney's Cube? You owe me at least like $35.
At least $35.
So is Dimble, Astra, James, Erik okay? These guys are going to take first, second, and third shift, and then if Pierus wanted to, if Leon wanted to, he could take the fourth shift as well with Erik. Okay, that's good. That's what's happening. Okay, so everyone starts sleeping, taking their long rest. You cannot fully heal yourself though, yet, because you have not finished the long rest. So, Dimble and Guard 1, please give me perception checks.
Cool.
Dimble.
Dimble.
Okay, sorry. Dimble, you see a pack of wolves in the distance that seem to have taken notice to your campsite. You see a total of 7 wolves. They definitely seem to have noticed you, and they just seem to watch you right now. Anything particular you want to do?
Nah, not really.
Okay, the other guard doesn't seem to even notice them. A few minutes pass, and you see them wandering around. Are you keeping an eye on them, or just leaving them alone?
I'll keep an eye.
Okay. Keeping an eye on them, you see they seem to be skulking towards your group.
Alright, I'll tell the other guard.
Okay, the guard looks out and is like, wolves aren't that dangerous on their own, but if they're coming this way, we should probably wake people up. That's what he says.
Alright, let's wake James up.
James, you get woken up.
Why am I being woken up?
So you can snipe them.
I don't want to snipe. I don't like that. I don't do that anymore.
Okay. Is anyone doing anything? Just James and Dimble and one guard are awake, and they're like, should we do anything? Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Are the people who are awake doing anything?
I don't know why I'm woken up.
The guard fills you in. There's a pack of wolves nearby.
All right. Oh, that's okay. That's good. Oh, don't kill them then. Just don't. Just
leave them
okay. Yeah. Don't. They're just wolves.
No.
I'm sure this happens all the time.
So,
Hey, and
can
Dimble-
we make James sleep as close as possible to the wolves?
No, I'm
It's
not.
not really
No.
that, no. You're all kind of sleeping. I'm just gonna. You've all sort of set up a little. You're just sort of resting around here, sort of thing,
Right.
like in a circle.
Our beautiful
And you see the wolves quite
tent.
far away up this way, up to the north, the west. Yeah, that's the right direction.
There's our tent.
Please stop drawing tents. Seriously, stop. Seriously, stop it.
Okay.
I will spawn a dragon and make you fight a dragon.
Oh no. Oh no. Ooh, a tent.
I didn't do that.
Ooh, more tents.
There you go.
Alright.
10 mimics.
Wow. Rude.
There you go. That's sort of what you're doing since everyone's sleeping.
No,
James has gone back to bed.
Dude, what? No, James
Didn't
can't go
you
back
say-
to bed.
Didn't he say he was?
Yeah, I'm going back to bed.
Okay.
Okay. So,
So is Dimble doing anything in particular?
is Pierus-Loen just hiding in a bush?
Oh, no, he would be sleeping.
Sleeping in the bush.
So yeah, is Dimble doing anything or not?
Nah, I'm just chilling.
Okay. The wolves run up towards you
Alright.
and are going to attack you. I just need to get a wolf token.
I freaking told you, James. Ooh, this is gonna go great.
I will say James.
Screen is completely black. Move.
Hello. Sorry, I didn't expect these to. You can roll initiative, everyone, by the way.
It's a terrible idea. Oh.
Everyone's asleep except for one of the guards, Dimble, and James. Just roll initiative.
Yeah, just a second. Just knocking some stuff over.
Great job. Oh god. You
What?
okay, Bongo? You
Oh,
fall.
I just hit my desk and then the lamp shook.
Uh-oh.
The lamp is shooketh. Just adding everyone's initiatives. Sorry if this is boring.
Wow. Stop adding initiatives. Ooh, I got a good idea.
I love it when D&D players say we have a good idea. Because more often than not, it's not a good idea.
No, it's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
It's a good idea. Promise. I
Robot
promise
voice.
it's a good idea. Who has a robot voice?
You did for a second, but
I
it's
did?
gone now. Oh no, never mind, it's not gone.
What? No.
Is everyone else hearing robot, or is it just me?
Just
It
you,
could
I
have been
don't hear
now.
it. I don't hear it at all.
No, so it might be just me then. So, Wolf's turn first, because this one is charged up. It made an attack against you, basically. Doesn't have a surprise attack, though, really. You were kind of looking at it. So it does 5 points of damage.
Ow.
Ow. It's
Couldn't use
James' turn.
couldn't use that
You
help.
hear these wolves. You hear these wolves running and barking towards you.
I guess I'll just.
I'm
I mean,
pretty sure
I
that
have
doesn't
to.
work, Eric. They just break you or something. So yeah, James hears the barking of wolves. There's probably on my end to pretend if you just went in.
All right. I'm gonna shoot my rifle.
Through the
Shoot
tent.
my rifle.
Wait, that's not my character sheet. That's Wilson's character sheet. All right, hold up. Do I get sneak attacks? Because I guess I do. Because Dimble's right there.
Dimble's next to it, yeah.
Okay. This normal.
Not with advantage though.
Oh.
Yeah. Just a regular one.
I hit the
works.
same thing, just less damage.
You weren't using. It's not a sharpshooter because you didn't say you were, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay, it takes 13 points of damage. It winces in pain as you hit it. Yeah, that's basically. Also, I should say, Astra and Bearbot, you hear a very loud ringing noise in your ears as James has shot a rifle right next to you. Both of you wake up.
It was strategy.
Totally. Dimble, it's your turn. You're being attacked by a wolf. As you're right close to this wolf, just give me a quick nature check.
Okay.
You're right up next to it. You can see it in quite a lot of detail.
Nature, there it is.
You don't actually notice that much weird about it.
I am good at
Looks
nature.
very scary though. It's quite aggressive looking. Definitely doesn't like you.
Wow, that's kind of rude.
Yeah.
Alright, I want to shoot my cactus launcher.
Okay, where are you going to shoot it?
Just a second. Let me get this.
God.
Uh,
You're not mad at us.
Dang it.
You're mad at the other wolves for picking on you when you were kids.
ah, dang it. Yeah, just a second.
Here's the thing, Erik actually has spells that can persuade people to do things. He just doesn't use them.
Wait, you're saying Erik can persuade?
You're saying a bard has spells?
I put that in the wrong spot. Whatever. There we go.
How do I proportion it?
That is true. Not that they're not super combat ones. I mean, everyone has abilities that they don't use. So yeah, that's what Dimble's doing.
Yeah, and then, so these guys have to take damage. So, they must make a dex save.
Okay, good thing was very dexterous. What is your DC?
My DC
Your spell save DC?
is 15.
Okay, 2 of them fail, just, and 1 of them succeeds. So how much damage do you do?
Wait, only 2 of them are getting hit.
There's 3 of them in this area.
Yeah, but only the 2 that are in 5 feet.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. True. So those 2. Okay. I'll just take 1 fail and 1 success then. That seems fair. So yeah, just roll damage. Ooh, that's 7 damage.
Oof.
Okay. And yeah, that's an area covered in thorns. Is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I want to take a healing potion.
I can't hear you.
What?
You said take a healing potion.
Oh, okay. You can hear. How much? A standard one or an uncommon one?
I'm looking. I'm gonna do. How many do I have? I only have 2. I only have 2. What am I doing?
You do have Cindy with you. Okay, whopping 5 health.
Wow.
Yeah, Yandy. Okay.
2 and a 1. Great.
Would you like to move?
Nah.
Okay, it's the XQ7 sniper's turn. It is going to shout at everyone, "Wake up, there's wolves attacking us." Everyone is now awake. This one spends its turn basically waking up and getting its gear together. The other one's going to shoot at one of the wolves. hitting, dealing a whopping 3 points of damage.
Ooh.
It rolled a 1 on its die. That's going to back up. The other one's basically just going to move out of the tent. Erik, you hear a shout, and you quickly grab up your stuff. I'll say it's like half the movement is used up for this turn, because you actually have to pick up your stuff. Your bunny drone is not active yet, because you already used it against the elementals. You haven't taken a long rest yet.
You know, we would have taken a long rest. Oh.
Erik clambers over the tent.
Lime, what are you measuring?
What is line measuring?
Alright, so see, you got the diameter of 20 feet for the hypotenuse.
I will say, Line, you'd also have half of your movement taken off of you for the first turn, just that you have to like pick up your sword and shield and stuff like that. It's not like you sleep like with your sword and shield in hand. Like I will be constantly battle ready. I will assume you sleep with your arm on though, just because that's too much effort. It is Astra, so that's why I believe she'd actually sleep with her armor and stuff.
Ooh.
Cure wounds is it's not 2d8, 1d8 plus 5. Yeah, so you're healing yourself by 13, or is it healing Dimble? Okay, Dimble heals by 13.
Hey, Erik, you are.
I just healed by 1. There we go. Erik using his actually pretty good healing powers. You can spend higher level spell. Oh, you're inspiring him. Okay, cool. You can spend more, like a higher level spell slot to heal for more. Like if you spent a second level spell slot, it would be 2d8 plus 5, or a third level would be 3d8 plus 5 for future reference. So yeah, that's basically your turn. Wolves. One of them, I'm just going to move them first because that's easier. That one takes 1 point of damage. Not 1 point of damage, 1 d4. I'll just roll these because it's much faster. Oh, okay, 3. The other one's going to run around it. That was dashing. Dashing again. And dashing again. So there's only 3 that can actually... No, wait. Missing one? There's 4 that can attack. 3 against Dimble. 1 against Sniper.
Ow.
Okay, all 3 hit. One of them gets a natural 20 on Dimble. I'm just going to roll for the extra 7 sniper. Okay, they miss against the sniper, but 3 hits going to hit Dimble. So many dice. I'm just going to roll it on this. Oh, math. Math. Plus 6. That's not all the damage. This is just part of it. 19 points of damage from the 3 bite attack. One of them, as pierces your teeth into you, you feel a chilling cold as you notice this thing has long, sharp icicles for teeth.
Oh.
Take 6 points of cold damage.
Oh no.
Leon's turn. You wake up, you spend half of your movement. Well, you don't actually have anything, so I don't think you need to, because you don't actually have any weapons. So yeah, you're fine for movement. He's actually, like, doesn't need to grab any items, we don't have any. So it makes sense that he can just run out and do whatever he wants. Yeah, you crawl out the tent. That's easy enough to do. I mean, I'll say, yeah. Okay. Okay, just give me an attack. You've got 2 attacks per turn, right? I think. Not like, yeah, I think you do. Should do. The first one is going to miss. This thing just seems to have a bit of tough hide. As you punch it, you also feel a slight chill to its hide. The second one's still not enough to quite penetrate his fur.
Wow, 10, a 10 and a 10, 11 and 11.
That's quite cool, actually. But yeah, it's just not quite enough to injure the wolves. Is there anything else you want to do? I think that's no. It's Astra's turn. I don't think there is anything else you can even do with bonus actions. He doesn't have any magic items yet, so. Okay. Make sure you guys think of what you want to do on your next turns and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you not have any spell slots of level 2 yet left? Oh, you only have 2 actually. That's right. You only have 2 spell slots for level 2 spells. Since you're like a paladin. Yeah, so you will have one more then. Okay. So you can definitely use Flame Blade if you want. Okay. So are you just dropping your sword? Because you can't like hold 2 at once. You just put your sword to the side, I assume. Or if you wanted to, you could wield both your sword and your Flame Blade, and make attacks with each, depending on which one you want to attack with. Okay, put your sword on the side. Yeah, you can put your sword or your shield on the side. Just need to pick which one. Okay, so yeah, you've got your Flame Blade and your shield active. Okay, you've still got 2 attacks this turn, if you want to use them. Because I think Flame Blade's bonus action. No, it's a standard action. What? Oh yeah, is that actually a standard action? So you can't attack this turn. You can still use bonus action though. According to this, no. But that does seem weird. I'm just going to make it a bonus action, because it makes sense for it to be a bonus action. So yeah, from now on it's a bonus action. Because that's just dumb, making that a standard action. Yeah, I looked on 2 different things and it says, so yeah, we'll just use that one then. I was going to say, because it seemed really weird that it would be an action. So yeah, bonus action. You need to make... Oh, that's to hit, right? Yeah. It's actually not... You don't use that to hit, you use spell attacks. So it's 1d20 plus your charisma modifier, which is 3. So just roll 1d20 plus 3 to hit with your attack. No, it's plus 6 actually. It's plus 6 because it's also your proficiency. So it's 1d20 plus 6. Which is the same as I'll just take your longsword strikes -1 to each of them. That seems fair as well. So okay, stop. We're rolling too much. Okay, what I'll do is roll 2 more longsword strikes, and I'll just take those values -1. Okay, that seems fair to me. Two more longsword strikes, and then I'll do the damage separately because they fuck up so much. Okay, that's 11. It does not hit. And that is a 15, which just hits. It takes that much fire damage. You see, this wolf really does not like the look of the fire. It doesn't seem to be weak to it, but it definitely doesn't like it. And it sort of reflexively jumps back a bit when you start swinging it near it. Yeah, everyone else just sees Astra with this flaming sword made of fire, of course, because it's flaming.
Alright, okay. It's my turn. I'm going to...
Hello?
Hello?
Is Dabo God? Is Dabo God? Is Dabo dead?
Dabo God. That is a question philosophy.
Does Dabo is God?
That's the philosophy.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah,
you
now I
can.
can hear you.
Alright, okay. My microphone's being weird. Alright. I'm gonna... I guess I'll shoot, because I can't really help Dimble or anything. I'm gonna go for this one, in between Astra and
Okay.
the sniper guy.
If you're shooting with your sniper rifle, you would have disadvantage.
I'm gonna back up some then.
Okay, yeah, you just back up and then you can shoot with normal sneak attack. Are you sharpshooting?
No, but I am gonna freeze bullet. No, I'm not.
You've already used it anyway.
Did I?
You've used your steel one and your storm one. So yeah, you still got the other two abilities.
Oh yeah.
You've already
right.
used your stunning
Okay.
one on the air elemental.
I'm gonna just do that then.
That is not going to be enough to hit.
Unfortunate. Okay.
Just one shot. These things are tough. Frost wolves. Is there anything else you want to do?
Nah, I don't think I... No.
Okay, Dimble. It's your turn. Yandy's not an ice wolf, no. Yandy's just a regular wolf. In fact, you've never even really heard of ice wolves. Ice wolves, you never really encountered them. Yeah, so Bongo's chugging down a health potion. Have you already drank it? Yeah, you have. Cool.
Can I disengage?
If you disengage, you'll only disengage from one of the four.
Okay. Wait, all four of them are on me?
All four of them are in melee range of you, so can use their reactions to attack you if they want to. It doesn't mean they will. They might want to save their reactions for other people, but they can.
They won't want to see. Dang it. Alright, let's do this. Let's do Burning Hands against these two.
Okay, burning hands against those two? Sure.
Yeah. So, let's see, core, Burning Hands.
Okay, I just make 2 dex save. One fails, one passes. One of them gets burnt to a crisp.
Oh.
The other one takes 5 plus
8 damage.
How much is it? Yeah, sorry, I'm bad. No, yeah, it's 8. One of them takes 8 damage and actually seems to be quite terrified of you. After you do this burning hands, you think that they really do not like fire. They're not weak to it, but they do not like it.
Alright.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. The snipers. How are they not weak to it? I mean, why would they be weak to it? They're wolves. It's not like they're made of ice. This one's going to disengage and shoot. They just don't like it. That's going to hit. Dealing. Oh wow, 10 damage. No, 11 damage I can count. And the other one is going to shoot with disadvantage at one of them. Missing. He's not going to back up from these. Because he can just take 3 attacks. Erik's turn. Oh, actually, wait, he can... No, okay. He used his inspiration, just so you know. Okay. Yeah, that's enough to hit. Which one are you hitting? The one underneath Dimble or the one underneath you? Okay, it takes 4 points of damage. It just does not seem affected by the cold at all. They're like forming around their wounds, but these just don't seem to be phased by it at all. Anything else? Bardic poison. Okay, yes, 12 points of damage. Nice. That definitely seems to affect it. A bardic poison. I'm glad you're using that. It's a really cool thing. It helps you deal actual damage. It is the wolves' turns. 2 attacks against 7 snow. Wow. Okay, 1 does hit. So many dice. 4 points of damage. 1 is going to attack Astra. Yeah, it's going to attack Astra. It gets a natural 1. It got 2 natural 1s. It rolled with disadvantage and it got a natural 1. On both times. So that's cool. And 1 is going to attack Leon. Missing. And 2 are going to attack Dimble. I think that's another natural 20 and a 19. So both of them are going to hit.
Great.
You take that. Just 15 points of damage in total. Just sped through the damage. Oh wait, no, it's 1 more d8 as well. Forgot about the crit damage. So you also take 5 points of damage. Dimble's just soaking up damage like a tank. He's got 2 health left.
Great.
Leon's turn. And I'm going to keep calling him Leon because it's just way easier. Okay, that's your last commander's inspiration, I believe. But yeah. You inspire him, and yeah, you make that melee strike hits. And the other one just smashed.
Smash.
And you managed to kill the wolf. Quite deftly. Anything else? You've got movement left, and that's it. And if you move, you might get attacked by a wolf. But yeah, that's fine. You can move there. It's not going to attack you with its reaction. It's choosing not to. Astra's turn. Okay. Okay, just give me two sword strikes. First one misses. Second one hits, dealing that much damage. Does 9 points of damage.
Oh.
And it seems terrified. That's all you can do. It's James's turn.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, okay.
Alright, okay. Alright, okay.
Like that.
Can I get it? Okay, I'm gonna run over here and punch the wolf
What?
so I can get sneak attacks on it.
Yeah.
What?
I can do that, right?
You need to run there, though, because you can't run, like, underneath the tent. But yeah.
Oh, alright.
Bevel's just resting in the tent.
Just chilling.
But I can't do that.
Yeah, you can do that.
What do I have to roll for that?
Bop its nose.
Normal. It's a normal knife attack with sneak attack bonus. So it's the knife attack, not with advantage. It's just normal, but it's sneak attack.
Okay.
That wasn't with sneak attack, but still it wouldn't have hit.
Well, I can't. I don't have a sneak attack. I mean, I can have a dagger attack. I guess sneak it, land a dagger, but
Yeah, that's what I was. Why didn't you use that?
well, because I was punching it, because that would add 1d12.
Oh, you're punching it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. So you're punching it. Okay. That does miss. Sorry, I was confused. I was really confused for a second there. I was like, why would you not use your dagger? But yeah, it would be just a normal attack, sneak attack. Anyway, but you do miss.
Okay.
It's Dimble's turn.
Alright. I am going to use Cure Wounds on myself.
Wait, can I
Okay.
disengage from this thing first?
Yes, you can.
All right.
No, you. Yeah, you can. I'll let you. You've got loads of movement. Makes sense. You be able to. 8 heal. Okay, cool. You heal yourself by 8.
And then, wait, that's an action, yeah, I believe. So I am going to disengage.
Okay. Which one are you disengaging from?
This one.
Okay. Just move to where you want to move. The wolf does try and bite at you, but it misses.
What am I doing? I don't even know. Wait, I need to check something. I didn't think about this beforehand. Okay, there we go.
What?
Nothing. Just ignore me.
Okay, cool. The snipers. One of them's going to shoot at that wolf, missing it, and the other one's going to make a melee attack. Not melee attack, but close range shot with it, and it's going to miss. Eric's turn. What's Erik gonna do? Okay, bang the wolf below you. Yeah, you just make that attack. You actually managed to kill. Dun, dun, dun. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Anything else? Anything else? But I can speak. I know the English language.
What
Okay.
is English?
Wolves. 2 attacks against. Misses. No, that one misses. No, that one hits, rather. Hits and hits. No, hits and misses. I'm confused. Dealing 5 points. Damn, these snipers are getting wrecked. One's going to attack Erik. 10 points of damage. With a hefty chomp. And the other one is going to attack Astra. Actually, no, it's going to attack Erik. I'm just going to move past Astra and attack Erik. Just misses. It was a 19, but then it rolled over to a 9. And misses. It's Leon's turn. The first one is going to hit. Second one's going to miss, though. Oh, managing to hurt it quite a bit, though. Anything else? Okay, Astra. What will Astra do?
Cool.
Oh yeah, go, by the way. Astra can still type and stuff. It might seem a bit like you can't do much right now. It's because you don't have any items, really. You will get items and stuff that can make you do more things later on. Oh yeah, you can move. You can I'm just going to let you disengage because that makes more sense. And you still have bonus action. Yeah, attacking that wolf. Unfortunately, both hits just miss. You're flailing this fire around madly, though, and it doesn't seem to be that afraid. It does seem put off. No, because it's 14. Because it's one less, because it's only a +6, not +7. And it does have 15 AC. So it's one off. Math. Although it's not that much math, it's basically just... Yeah, you got a 14, though, because it's not a +7. It's a +6. So it's a 14 for the fire sword. And 14 is not higher than 15. Does that make any sense?
No.
Oh, Astra's just like, I'm out of here. Astra just flies off the map.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Wow. I can explain it if I'm not actually making sense. Okay, cool. James.
Alright. Okay. I'm gonna try this again. Hopefully it works. I'm gonna run up, punch this wolf.
Okay. Where in particular are you punching this wolf?
In the side?
Just in the side, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Just give me that normal dagger attack again, then. You will have sneak attack bonus.
Okay. If I can find it there.
I mean, it's on 2 health, so literally if you hit it, you will kill it.
Yeah.
You do hit it, and you do kill it. As you punch it to the side, it falls over dead. You just punched a wolf to death. Congratulations.
Good job.
Awesome.
Roll percentile dice.
Me?
Although I will say you need to roll like a less than you. It's like a 5% chance that this will work. So roll percentiles. Yeah, no, it doesn't work.
Dang it.
Dimble.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot this wolf. Wolfy boy.
Oh god. Oh.
What?
So what are you doing?
Shooting the wolfy boy.
Okay, that one. Sure. 13 points of damage. Ouch. It hurts. Anything else? Anything else, Mom?
What? What'd you say?
Your broken Jamaican accent.
What did you say? Okay, do you have any communication issues?
I am definitely lagging.
Yeah. Yeah, rip Beaky. Can we get press F to pay respects? Well, thanks for watching. No name for now.
Rip.
This is going great. Tune in next session to see people die.
Hello?
Oh,
Hey.
hi. Hey.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just lagging a bit.
No, I don't
You don't
think
sound
I have any
robotically
sense.
to us, but at least you haven't for me.
Okay, then. Next person's turn. Snipers. Testing.
Oh? Oh?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
I'm lagging, aren't I?
You're
I
good
can-
right
I
now.
just-
Testing.
Hello?
We can hear you. Say testing.
Testing. One,
That's
two,
all we heard
three.
though.
Testing.
Oh,
Hello.
testing.
Half of that.
The ting goes going around. Pop, 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 pop. Ski, pee, pop, pop. The coo, coo, boom, boom. Ski, ah, doo, doo, coo, coo, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Not anymore. Oh,
Hello.
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 There we go. Sorry, I just had to try and fix my internet. So yeah, one of the snipers shot one of the wolves and killed it.
Good job.
And the other one keeps missing. Erik's turn.
Oh God.
Ooh.
Okay, that's not going to be enough to hit.
These wolves.
Yeah, pretty tanky, aren't they?
These wolves need to stop. Get some help.
Stop. Get some help. Okay, Leon is getting inspired. How much body inspiration do you even have left? Oh, you got like, I think that was your last. It's either your last or your penultimate one, if I'm counting correctly. It's the wolves. Okay, it is the wolves. Wolves. Going to attack Erik and attack Sniper. Sniper gets hit. For 7. Nah. Leon's turn. Because of your Sentinel. So you can attack it a third time if you want. Actually, no need. You annihilate it. Leon just picks up the wolf with one arm, and then its final punch just goes straight through it, completely annihilating it. It's dead. It's crushed to pieces.
It's dead, Jim.
It's dead, Jim. It's already dead. You just punch its corpse. It's Astra's turn. Can you even get that far? Not directly. If you want to crawl under the tent, you because you were like here, weren't you? So it's like 40. You can do a you can do a charge attack though. Or you could jump over the tent. If you wanted to use the jump spell, she could actually jump over the tent, but it wouldn't really much point if she's doing a charge attack. The real question is, do you want this to do full damage, or do you want to 10 feet? Okay, so it doesn't do as much damage. It does 7 points of damage, but it does knock it back. You watch the wolf as it slowly sinks down into the sinkhole and drowns to death. I'm not going to make a billion rolls for it. You're out of initiative. The wolf's just like, woo, 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 and just sinks to its death.
Wow.
Whoa! Whoa! It sounds exactly like this.
It gets happy at the end?
And then its lungs, no, that's what its lungs filling with sand.
Oh,
And it dies. Yeah, exactly. And then it dies.
okay, that was bad.
Good job, guys. You just killed a bunch of innocent wolves. It's totally innocent.
Innocent wolves.
Definitely, most definitely
us.
innocent.
I woke up James and he said there was no problem. And I also told the other guard he didn't think there was a problem, so yeah.
Are you asking if the wolf is fine? Who are you asking? The wolf. Which wolf? The wolf that got annihilated by punches? Or the one that's drowned? Drowned in sand?
Yeah.
Yes, you could throw Dimble into the sand.
Do not throw me into the sand.
You can't really see the drowned wolf. Is Astra throwing Dimble into the sand?
Alright, can I pull Lime into the sand with me?
Well, first of all, you're going to need to make a strength saving throw. Or a dex saving throw. No, make strength saving throw makes much more sense. She can easily catch up to you, it's so slow. Yeah, you get thrown into the sand.
Can I pull her with me?
Well, you rolled.
You rolled.
Okay, so you're going next to so you're just picking him up to hold him over the sand. So you're sort of just holding you're holding him over the sand.
James is an idiot.
Hey,
The sand takes offense to you and that drowned symbol. No. I'm kidding.
I was tired. I wasn't under my full brain working.
Astra. I should wake up Astra.
Astra, as you're standing so close to the sand pit, yeah, you can put it back on the ground. Give me a wisdom saving throw. You get the sense that there is something very evil down the sinkhole.
Alright, time to take a long rest.
As you're looking around, actually, this area, give me just general perception checks, everyone, who wants to. Dimble in particular notices, because he saw the walls before. As you look out into the distance, it's quite far away, but you do see more creatures roaming about. Generally, you don't think this is a very safe place to rest.
What? This is a great place to rest.
You might be able to get a short rest, but a long rest seems very unfeasible and unwise with all the amount of creatures around. You can you can even see more wolves quite far away.
Don't listen to this guy.
Everyone else sees, like, you can definitely all spot more animals around.
Erik has an idea. What is that?
Is Erik going to persuade the long rest to work?
Oh. Oh. That's a good idea. All in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Q.
Well.
IQ. To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand No Name for Now.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you do actually need a very high IQ to understand it because it's so confusing.
Hey, it's not confusing, it's just special.
Special, yeah. Special.
So yeah, we've spent an hour and 20 minutes on the first map.
Okay,
The map that we started the last session on.
We did not start at 7 o'clock.
That is true. That is true. So yeah, are you guys taking a short rest?
Sure.
Roll me percentile dice. First person who rolls percentile dice is the one that counts. Oh, fucking hell, Jesus Christ. Astra rolled first. That is enough for the short rest to be successful. If Erik rolled first, the short rest wouldn't have been successful and you'd be attacked by more creatures. So it's a good thing Astra rolled first.
Is it odds and evens?
No, it was just above 30.
Alright.
So literally 3 of you would have actually failed. But yeah, your short rest is successful. You can spend hit dice. You can get your short rest things back.
Oh.
Dimple was spending. Oh, nice. You can heal yourself, right, Dimple?
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Okay, cool.
Oh, great.
Does anyone else want to spend hit dice? You've got
Okay,
options.
I'm gonna heal my 1 health.
Yeah, you can heal that with a hit dice.
53. I don't actually want to heal because
You don't want to actually heal?
No, I'm not actually. I don't want to waste hit that in 1 health. Watch me go down to like 0 health today. I'm gonna be
24.
really
Okay.
bad.
Leon's got 7.
I'm going to eat 3 brambleberries.
Okay.
3?
3 brambleberries that have been in my pocket for forever.
Pretty slightly rotting. They don't taste very good anymore.
Can you
Yeah.
give me 1?
No.
Come on, I need 1 health.
Erik, heal by 7. Oh, also everyone heals by 1d. Everyone who's taking a short rest also heals by 1d6 plus 5. Right?
Wait, really?
No, it's not 1d6 plus 5. It's 1d6 because of Erik.
Oh. Cool.
So wait, okay, sure, I'll heal up then. Huh.
It's actually the same 1d6 for everyone, so it's 5 health for everyone.
Oh.
Nice one. But does Astra still critically fail since she rolls anyway? I mean, we gotta count that, right?
We gotta
Right.
count that.
Right.
No.
Dang it.
Bearbolt's going to spend his hit dice to heal. Sniper's also going to heal. So, everyone...
Wait, was I
Dimble.
bardically inspired?
You were commanders inspired.
Oh. I missed that.
You didn't use it in the end. So yeah. I feel fine, madam. However, I do feel a great sense of evil coming from down this sinkhole. And this may be what we are looking for.
I have to be right back.
No, you don't.
I should also mention, Leon and Erik both get their inspirations back as well. So are you going into the hole? How are you going to go in? You're just going to jump in?
Oh, rip. Rip rap.
Okay, I hope it's just lagging.
What?
Okay, no, that should just be lagging.
What?
That's fine. It's totally fine.
What?
Don't worry about a thing. Oh yeah, it's just lagging. It's fine. It's just lagging.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Scared me for a second. Okay, Eric's got to go, but I can control him. Will Bearbot sink? You don't know if Bearbot will sink.
I'm pretty sure he'll sink.
I mean, you do know that if Bearbot dies or whatever, you can just resummon him when you get the spell slots back. It is fine, my lady.
Which is fine. Oh, it's very fun. Very fun. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, are you going to get on top of Bearbot and try, like, surfing him down? Okay.
I'm back. What happened?
Everyone died.
Astra's going to surf Bearbot down the sinkhole. So,
Surfing
Astra,
USA.
are you just doing it now? You could get 2 people onto Bearbot. You're doing the Yoshi suicide maneuver. You would be heavier with 2 people. Ah. Yes. I assume you would have picked up anyway. But yeah, you do get your sword back. It would be quite funny. If I was a mean DM, then yeah, you would have never had a sword. But I'm not a mean DM. Unless you like fled the scene, there would be no reason you wouldn't pick your sword up, you know. There's not that much wind. There would be a bit rolling, blowing downwards, blowing south, a small breeze.
Rude.
So going that way, but it's not very strong. Okay, you're going to take Dimble. Dimble, you're going to surf down Bearbot against your will, apparently. If he wants.
Sure.
Bit awkward to put you both on it, but yeah. Are you ready to go?
Let's go.
You get to about here, and Bearbot does start sinking. His feet go completely under quite quickly. As he's sinking, are you going to jump off? Or are you going to wait last second to jump off? You wait a little longer. Dimble, are you waiting a little longer?
Sure.
Okay, you wait a little longer. You don't wait until he's completely under, but you do manage to clearly jump to the end of the sinkhole. Bearbot sinks into the ground, his mouth are the only thing exposed. He's like, "Milady, I appear to be sinking. I shall see you later. Goodbye." And he sinks under and dies.
Goodbye, Bearbot.
To everyone else, it just looks like Dimble and Astra fall down into the sinkhole.
Alright. Dimble and Astra's journey in the sinkhole.
One of the snipers just goes up to James and is like, "I think they just died."
Well,
It was nice knowing them.
I guess we just go back home at this point. I mean,
Yeah.
why not? I mean,
Are you going to just jump in?
no. All right. Do I have a rope?
Sure. What?
Rope.
Can I?
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Can I tie a weight or something, some sort of heavy thing to a rock, to the end of the rope?
Yeah, you could definitely find a rock around and you just tie it to one end.
And then just throw it in.
Yeah. So you sort of do this. You set up this rope system. Just give me a quick survival check.
Alright.
Just to see how strong this contraption is.
It's gonna be very weak.
Okay. One of the guys is like, "I'll test it, sir." And he gets on it and slides down. It doesn't look comfortable, but he does go down the sinkhole all the way and manages to go to wherever the hell Astra and Dimble just went. It does seem like he... is there anything above the sinkhole? What do you mean? It's mostly just desert, to be honest, and then there's this sinkhole. You can go around to the other side of the sinkhole if you wished to, but it's basically the same scenery all around, just sand. It's rough and it's coarse. Gets everywhere.
I hate sand.
If only Rob was here.
Rip Rob.
Rip Rob.
My favorite memory with Rob was when he called Dabo a cunt. And then he got...
Line, that's robophobic.
That was a pretty good memory. Good
He
job,
doesn't have any
Dabo.
sci-fi functions. Jesus Christ, who's touching things in their mic?
Touching.
Bongo.
I'm not doing anything. What are you talking about?
Jesus
You
Christ.
obviously are.
Just playing with quarters. You know, like usual people do.
So yeah, is anyone else going to go down this rope system?
I'm gonna let everybody else go and go last.
Okay, Erik and the other two get through just fine. Erik and the sniper, they go down begrudgingly and make it down. There is literally a rope system going down into the thing. You can go. Okay, so Liam's going, and is James following suit?
Yep, I'm going.
Yeah, all of you managed to get down. You head down into the sinkhole. I'm just moving you out here because I don't have a map for the bottom of the sinkhole. Just spreading out so I can see you all. Dimble and Astra arrive first, and as soon as you get down, it's pitch black, complete darkness. You cannot see anything. Does anyone want to do anything?
Imagination time.
Imagination. Do none of you have any cantrips? I know you wouldn't, like neither of you would.
I have one cantrip.
No, you don't have. I mean, like the light spell or something like that.
No.
Okay.
I have Hellish Rebuke.
A few moments later, someone falls down, and you see Erik light up the room with colourful lights: pink ones, purple ones, blue ones, and these small little lights dance around. And he keeps casting this spell to illuminate the area, basically. You see a very small room around you. It looks like it's a very natural cave. With a strange sight, you see a pathway, a very long cavern. It does seem natural, but it does seem to wind off in the distance. Down on the floor, you also see a wolf carcass, and that's basically all you can see here in the dim light from these lights. So you can only see one way to go, though. One pathway that you can follow. All of you do fall down eventually, and you're all here, so you can all do things.
Stuff and things. Quick. Come on.
Chop, make haste.
Let's go down the cavern.
Okay, we can just walk across. Okay, I like how it takes everyone so long to make a basic decision of, oh, you only have one way to go. Does anyone want to do anything other than walk down the cavern? Make any kinds of checks. Anyone want to be oh, I want to investigate
the walls.
You don't need to make an investigation check. You don't notice anything very special about them.
Oh, too bad.
They just seem to be very natural and very cavern. Leon's making a nature check.
They're very natural.
Nothing unnatural. There's nothing unnatural about these walls. It doesn't definitely seem like the sinkhole was formed normally. However, Lion, your sense that there's great evil down here does get stronger.
Ooh.
It is the Balrog of Mordor. How did you get the twists? No, it's not.
The twist.
It's obviously a gelatinous cube.
Oh.
And so yeah, you guys continue down this cavern. I need to get my notes up.
It's Wing. Wing is joining us.
It's Absol. Oh god.
Absol.
The worst enemy of all. No. I'm joking.
Wow.
Blah 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 blah. Okay. You walk along this path, and you walk for quite a while. It feels like you've been walking for about 20 minutes. You are walking fairly slowly because it's quite rocky and unnatural, but you do manage to reach a place. Free picture cam. Oh god. You see something very strange. You see two archways. Each one does look like they've been man-made. They are built out of bricks. Very, very ornate archways that are blocked up by bricks, but only loosely, meaning you could probably move the bricks aside to investigate these two rooms, one on the left and one on the right. The pathway also does continue forward. However, as the pathway continues, it looks like it's becoming more bricky and more man-made and less cavernous and natural. You see, yeah, you see two archways, like doorways, but they've been blocked up by bricks. You could remove the bricks though. They seem to be quite old and weathered, so you could probably just pull the bricks away to investigate the left and right rooms, or you could just continue going forward.
What could go wrong?
What are the odds?
What are the odds? What are the odds? Is a question philosophers have asked for many years. You know, some people say the odds are about 50-50, but others disagree with them.
Bongo.
Okay.
Bongo, shut up.
No.
Shut up.
No.
Okay, Leon just starts removing the rocks to the left room. As you do so, you get a lot of stale air and dust. It's becoming hard to breathe. You get the feeling that what's ever been blocked up by this has been blocked up for a long time. Yeah, stale air is a thing. It's like in really old rooms. It's like there's no scent in the air, nothing like that. Like, you know, when you go outside, you can smell pollen and stuff like that. You can smell grass. The air has a scent. Stale air is just it smells like nothing. It makes it hard to breathe. It smells like dust mostly. But yeah. Oh, you just don't have a term for it. But yeah, this stale air comes out. You see that inside the left room there are two small stone slabs. What it looks like in this room. It's a very small room. It's only like what, 15 feet by 15 feet. Very small, and it doesn't go in very far. But you see these two strange slabs. So you're going to go in and investigate these slabs, or what? They're these slabs, these large slabs of stone. Two of them in this room. Okay. So you're just going to go in? You can give me investigation checks if you're going to go in and look at them. Leon just goes straight to the top and notices that there is some text on it. He can read the text. It reads in common speak. Here lies Cotswold Blackthorn, loving father of 3 and husband of 2. No, just kidding. He only had one wife.
Blackthorn. Oh no.
No, that's what the two things say. The first and second, which you now realise are coffins. Stone coffins.
Wow. That inscription.
Yeah. It's a very good epitaph.
Huh.
Both
of you with your investigation checks, you don't notice anything strange about these coffins. They just seem pretty standard. You don't really look inside unless you really want to look inside.
Wilson Blackthorn.
I'm not saying we should open a coffin, but like if a coffin would.
We should open her coffin.
Okay, is Astra opening her coffin? Are you actually opening the coffin?
Do it. Do it for the vine.
Their boss dead. So. Okay. Loan's opening it. It's quite heavy. You don't need to make a strength check because it's not like an urgent thing, but you do really have to push to open this thing. It's not locked or anything, but you do open it up. And as you open up, you see an old skeleton. It's dressed in quite fine clothes. So it's got quite a bit of nice jewellery on. You don't notice a map. You could look through this skeleton's corpse, completely defiling this buried woman, if you wanted to. If you're that kind of party. James, you give me a history check.
Do I gotta? Alright.
You don't have to, but you can. And this James is just like, oh, I'm not paying attention to anything.
I mean, that's what I'm doing. So.
And is Dimble doing anything at this point?
10.
Um,
That's good.
You don't know Bethany or you don't know these people in particular, Bethany or Cotswold, but you do know that the Blackthorns are one of your families, related to your family. One of the older things that before you were Blacksworth, that was one of your names. You know, so it's like one of your like great aunts or great grandmother's maiden names was Blackthorn. So quite old, but you don't know. You do recognize the name.
There's too many colors in his family.
Yeah, so many colours. What's in the coffin? There is a skeleton, female skeleton with a dress on, quite fine dress, and some jewellery on her person, which she obviously was wearing when she was buried. I'm sure James is just watching them bust open one of his relatives' coffins. Okay, we're not going to defile a coffin any more than we already have defiled this coffin.
Okay, defile the coffin.
I mean, as long as you don't, like, I don't know, don't tell my dad, it'll be fine.
Just don't tell my dad. Please don't tell my dad. He'll ground me again.
Don't, like, break your skeleton.
Okay. You open the other one and you notice that basically the same sort of thing, except the clothing is definitely male clothing and there's no jewellery on this person. It's a skeleton with fancy clothes.
Oh.
Are you going to look, like underneath the skeleton, or bottom as in on the bottom of the outside? Yeah, Astra, you can give me an investigation check if you're looking at the walls. And Leon can give me an investigation check if he's looking at the bottom of the coffins. These walls seem perfectly fine. They're very old and weathered, but they're fine. Loan, you notice something very interesting. On Bethany's coffin, underneath it, you notice both of these coffins have a small, like, engraved pattern on the bottom, which doesn't seem to at least catch your eye at first because it just looks similar. But then you notice the patterns on both of the coffins are very different. The ones on Bethany's are very much more indented. And as you look in this indentation, you can see that there are glyphs written around the outside. Glyphs that seem to hide some sort of trap or some sort of hidden door, something like that. You can't read the glyphs right off the bat unless you want to try and really read them, because nobody can speak that sort of language. But you could try and read into it. Okay, give me an Arcana check. See if you can read these. You pick out a few bits and pieces, something about a trapdoor, but you don't really know completely. You'll press them. The glyphs are just like writing. You can press them and touch them, and it doesn't seem to do anything. Is there anyone else? Are you making it aware to anyone else? You don't know if it's a trap. It could be a trap door. It could be a secret door. These glyphs are used for all sorts of things.
Okay, I'll try to read.
Okay, just give me an Arcana check. You read similar things into it that definitely seems to involve a trapdoor, but you also read that there's a lot of imagery surrounding fire. The word like intense heat comes up.
Huh.
Again, it's not like you can read these things exactly, but you do recognize these things from your own like studies into creating magic items and that sort of thing. From what you know about glyphs in general, you'd know that it would be on the coffin itself. This glyph is directly related to the door, and this intense heat must be some way of opening it, perhaps.
Alright, set the thing on fire.
Are you going to just get your fire starter out? Just set a coffin on fire?
Guys, should we set it
It is
on
a stone
fire?
coffin.
Guys, let's set it on fire.
Are you going to set it on fire?
I'm going to set it on fire.
Okay, you get this fire starter out, and you can't actually set this coffin on fire because it's made of stone. Are you going to use some kind of firewood? I'm assuming you have some firewood on you, some like
sure.
You make a small fire. Where you make it just on the base of the coffin.
Yeah.
You sort of use this on the base of the coffin, and you notice the glyphs light up when you heat them up. So what you do is you move them around this the bottom of this coffin quite lightly, and when enough of the glyphs have lit up, you actually see the coffin rise up all the way, keep rising up to the ceiling, floating, revealing a staircase that goes downwards underneath the coffin. And this coffin is now like pressed up against the ceiling. Okay, just going to go down. Just strolling down. The staircase seems to lead into an open room, a small open room. And at the end of the room, you see a metallic mannequin. This metallic mannequin seems to lack any sort of defining features of whether it's like male or female or anything like that. It looks very, very generic, and it's skinless and clothless, made of metal. Almost like the metal is just like a solidified liquid. It also has a large button on its chest, an unmarked button. There's the only thing in this small made room. This room seems quite intentionally crafted. It's got a circle of weathered stone. Again, it seems like this has been a long time since anyone's been here. Probably even longer than anyone's been in the tomb itself. Yeah, there's this large button on this mannequin's chest. How are you going to press it from afar? Just fire the stick. You can tank it. Yeah, okay. Is everyone else just sort of stepping back and letting Astra press it?
Yeah.
Okay. Astra, you press it, and you hear the following spoken. This speaks out in a woman's voice, and it sounds quite staticky and a bit old, like an old tape player would sound like. But it speaks out. If my fortune is what you seek, this isn't such a simple deed. If you only take the apple, you'll find a pigeon's not the seed.
Okay.
So that.
You guys go figure that out. I'll go over here now.
This isn't such a simple deed. If you only take the apple, you find a pigeon.
Pittance is a small amount of something. So yeah. It comes from the word pity, I think, like how you pity someone. It's like looking down. But yeah, pittance is a small amount of something.
Huh. I think that means we have to take her corpse.
I think that means we need to like eat her corpse like it's an apple. No. But yeah, looking around this room, that does seem to be the only thing in here. Metal mannequin, button.
Alright, can we set the other coffin on fire?
You look at the other coffin and you don't see any glyphs. You hold the fire to it anyway, and it doesn't seem to do anything.
Alright.
You do still have that other room on the other side, the right room, and the hallway that continues going upwards. Erik is just standing outside, basically lighting the area up so you can see.
Okay, let's check the other room.
You can try moving the mannequin. Okay, you pick it up. It's heavy, but you can move it. It doesn't seem locked in place or anything. It would be quite a chore to bring it up the stairs. You could do it, but it's not the smallest thing. So you can check out the other room. Bongo, is that you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so you pull the stones away of the other room, and it's got this similar, very stale air, very old feeling to it. You see another set of two tombs, and they are put on either side of the room, the left side and the right side of the room, just like the other room. However, in this room, you see that there's an opening in the wall that looks like a crack, it looks like it's a natural crack, but you also see past this crack, the darkness, that it does have stone walls and stone floor that seems to be man-made. So you don't think this crack is natural. You can read the tomb's epitaphs as well. One of them says, "Laid to rest after a lifetime of fighting, rest well, soldier." I can read. So, laid to rest after a lifetime of fighting, rest well, soldier. And the tomb doesn't have any name on it. The other tomb doesn't have an epitaph on it. Instead, it has an elaborate image of a tree.
What the?
It's quite a quite well-crafted image. The paint of it, which has clearly been painted, has chipped away quite a lot. But yeah, this stone tablet has an image of a tree.
A tree.
And then there's this crack in the wall which leads further in to this area.
Okay, let's we obviously gotta open their tombs too.
I'm just moving you this to explain things and stuff. Not that there's going to be combat or anything necessarily, just more.
Alright, open the tombs. Open the
Okay, you open the left tomb and it's the same thing. It's a skeleton. You try opening the right tomb and you don't appear to be able to. It doesn't seem like it's got a lid. There is a lid there, but it seems to be sealed as if it's actually a part of the stone itself.
Alright. You know what that means. It's time to destroy the coffin. Alright, let's destroy this coffin. Just start hammering away at it.
Are you attacking it?
Yeah, I'm attacking the coffin.
You're hitting this coffin, and it's made of pretty tough stone. You definitely could break it, but it would take a while.
Right.
And so yeah, you see this map, right? This is basically where you're at. You came from back here. This left room had the two coffins in it, which Bethany's coffin. Here is where the mannequin is in this room, and in this right room is the one where you're currently in with these two new coffins, and it's got this pathway leading further into the area. So just a rough idea of what you're looking at. It does look a bit phallic now that I look at it. Again, that wasn't my intention.
Sure. Wink.
Honestly, it looks a bit more unique than phallic, but sure. So you just step into this crack. You can definitely fit through this crack with a bit of squeezing. Looking onwards, you see that it's a room with two doors. So it's a room that's got two doors at the back end of it. So you're going to go step through this crack into this room. You step through the crack, and as soon as you do, you feel swirling darkness consume you. You turning around to look behind you, you can't see anything. It's a flat wall. So you currently are in a room with two doors. Behind you is just a flat wall. You just step through an area. And Astra, if you're looking through the crack, you cannot see him. He stepped through this area and seemed to disappear. I'm just going to put you on this rough map.
Why does this look like a purple frog?
Huh?
This looks like a purple frog.
It does look like a frog.
How does it look like a frog?
This looks like a
From
frog.
above. Looks like one of those cartoons where you squeeze their neck, their like head pops out, like their.
Oh yeah, I can see it now. I can see it. So yeah, this is just roughly where you are on this thing.
I was about to draw now.
So yeah, good reference. What? I'm confused. The frog. Okay. What? I'm confused. It's a reference to frogs. Fucking sake! It's not a reference to anything. Shut up. So yeah, Leon's opening up the left door. You go through the left door, and you find yourself back in this room. You step through this left door, and you feel this darkness swallow you again. You find yourself in the same room that you were in before. It looks exactly identical. The left door and the right door. You go through the left door again, and you find yourself in the same room. Then you're going through the left door a third time, or yeah, going through. So you're going through the left door a third time.
So you're saying you're going to the left door a third time?
Yeah, so I'm just making sure because.
So you're going through the left door.
So you step through the left door 3 times, and as you step through the door the third time, you feel something different. You feel the same darkness, but you walk out of this room. You find yourself walking out the way you came in, through this crack in the wall, but you feel sharp pain in your head.
Huh.
And you take 15 psychic damage. Your mind is on fire. Pain. Let the pain speak to me.
By the way, BTW.
Can't the bard hear you? Well, yeah, bard can hear you. I'll heal you. No, I'll let him heal you. I'll just use one of his spell slots up.
Whoa.
Yeah, he is going to heal you. He's going to use one of his level 3 spell slots.
Whoa. There's 2 different.
Let me just do that real quick. In this room, you've got 2 coffins, one at the left side, one on the right side. The right side one has a tree on it, and the left side one has a epitaph dedicated to a soldier on it. And forward is this crack in the wall where you can head into this room with 2 doors. He heals you by that much HP. 17, so you're back at full. Cool. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Would you like to look at the tree in more detail? You look at the tree and you see this sort of image. It's written in stone instead of wood. I just couldn't find a good stone thing. And you do see an apple on the tree.
Ooh. Can I try to pull the apple off?
Off of this is just an image, by the way, on the stone. But would you like to try and take the apple off of it?
Yes, I would.
You grab onto the apple and pull on it, but you don't know. It's just stuck in the stone.
Damn.
Can I try pulling on the stone to see if it comes off? Just like
it's like
can I just pull on
Hey,
other things?
You never know. Beaky makes weird puzzles.
No, you should just touch this. You can touch this thing all over. You touch it, pull on it, try and pry it. This thing seems pretty solid.
Can I bop it?
You also
Pull it, twist it.
Can you what?
Bop it.
Bop it, pull it, twist it, slam it, whatever the other ones are.
Speak it. Flick it.
Speak it, lick it,
Lick it.
touch
Hit
it, fondle it.
Oh god.
Assault
Dirty
it.
version.
Take it out
Sexually
of the
assault
gate.
it. Spank it. Anyway, yeah.
Wait, can we just... What if we take the entire grave and put it inside of the other tomb of the woman?
These tombs are the same size.
Can I put the tomb inside the tomb?
I don't know where go
No,
went.
I want to take the image of the tree and put it inside the woman's grave.
Yeah, alright, can we
The
carve
image
this?
is attached to this to the top of this, to the lid of this tomb.
Oh right.
Tomb lid
Okay.
that doesn't seem to move.
Do we have any stone cutters?
Wait, is there a
You
body?
could cut through it with enough time.
Is there a body
Alright,
inside?
I'm gonna pull out my machete and
You tried opening this coffin before, but you couldn't open it.
God dang it.
It seems sealed shut. Puzzles.
Screw puzzle.
I don't like puzzles. You guys figure this out. I'll go over
You don't
here.
have to puzzle. You can just continue walking forward if you want. Ignore
Alright,
it
I'm gonna
completely.
do that.
Okay, James is just walking off, probably to his demise. Enjoy the Giant's Cube room.
Yeah, I'll let him
No, I'm
do
just
it.
kidding. Please no.
Please no. Hmm.
Are you rolling for a hint?
I might be doing that.
You can think a bit. And from what Goat has told you about the rooms that he was just in, I'm assuming he relayed the information. It seems like it's some sort of magical thing. He went left all 3 times. You wonder what might happen if you go a different route. If you went right 3 times, maybe. You think that would be an avenue to explore if you wanted to try and figure out what was up with it.
Who left?
Goat did.
Alright.
I assume Goat has to go or something. He didn't say it though.
Okay, yeah, let's go right. I'm gonna take the path and go right, left, right.
Okay, so you go in. Dimble disappears for everyone else. You go right, left, and right. As you go right, left, and right, you do feel the strange swirling darkness sensation once more, but you find yourself in a different room. It's a long square room, and near the end of the room, you see a large, ornate chest. The chest looks very fancy, and it doesn't feel like anyone's been here for quite a long time.
I will open the chest.
The chest is locked.
I will unlock the chest.
Are you going to pick the lock?
I am going to pick the lock.
Do you have lock-picking tools? I'm assuming you have like artificer tools. Oh, you have these tools. Yeah, you easily unlock it. It's actually a very easy lock. You open up the lock, and inside you find it's a mimic. No, you find 100 gold pieces.
Oh, sweet.
So, yeah, you gonna take those 100 gold pieces?
Yes.
Okay, you take them. And you're cursed. No, it's fine.
You instantly die.
I did take your idea.
At the end of this hallway, you do see a doorway. The doorway behind you isn't there, but you do see a doorway in front of you.
You gotta act and not think.
Do you want to go through?
Yeah.
Okay, you go through and you find yourself walking back out into the group with everyone else.
Hey guys.
You don't take any psychic damage.
Scarce here. What's up, guys? Scarce here.
Nobody knows what Dimble saw, by the way, except for Dimble.
Why is she grabbing me?
Yeah, you pick up Dimble.
Wait.
That's just some gold. I didn't steal your idea. We both were thinking the same thing. You didn't even finish your drawing by the time I said that.
You shake Dimble a little bit, but his gold is probably quite secure in one of his pockets.
Inside of my bag of holding.
Yeah. Do you keep everything in your bag of holding?
No.
Okay. I was just wondering, future reference. Thought I inevitably steal your bag of holding.
Wait,
No.
can you put bags of holding inside bags of holding?
No, that will create something to the astral plane, I think, if you do that.
Yeah, you can do it, but it would fuck up the world. You physically can do it, but it does fuck things up. It's kind of like you can't put living things in bags of holding because they can't breathe.
Well, you can, and then you can suffocate them to death.
Well, yeah, you could if you wanted to like be a creepy person and murder like mice or something. You put mice in it.
Wait, could you put your own head in the bag of holding and then take it out?
You could.
Hey, Dimble, can I see your bag of holding?
No.
Oh my god.
No, you cannot.
I'm pretty sure if you did that, you'd just see the bag though. Unless you actually wanted to go in the bag of holding itself, then you start suffocating. So yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'd have someone hold my feet.
My god.
So is Astra gonna put me down?
Is she gonna put you down?
You know, I don't mind being like close to you and all, but you know, I kind of like to be on the ground.
Wish Astra held me. I mean, come on, man.
You'll go through the wall again with Dimble. Okay, which way are you going?
What?
You step through the door first, the wall, and you're in this room with 2 doors, left and right door. You'll throw Dimble to the left, okay?
What the heck?
I'm not even making you make checks for this, because Dimble's slow and not very strong, and Astra's like the Hulk, so she can very easily do it.
I'm very strong. What are you talking about? I am a strong, independent man.
She rolled a 20 to grab you, though. I'm going to say that she's still holding strength over you.
Right.
Astra's going right, left, right. Okay. Astra, you go right, left, right, and you see an open chest. Dimble, you've gone left once.
Can I go, yeah, no. Can I just...
So yeah, Astra, you go right, left, right. And you see this chest, this open chest.
Can I just, like, head back?
You can't head back, there's no door behind you.
Freaking... How'd I get in here, then?
You went through a doorway, felt this darkness swirling around you, and then don't see a doorway behind you. You see the left and right doors.
Can I go through the crack?
No, the crack is not there. You can't look. Okay, you step through this crack, yeah?
Oh.
When you step through the crack, you feel darkness swirling around you, and you feel your body transported to another place. That place looks like this room, where there's nothing behind you, no way to seemingly get in this room, but you see a left and right door. And Astra threw you through the left door. And now you're still in this, and you feel yourself transported to another room that's shaped so similarly.
So Astra's a terrible person.
And Astra went through the right door, and then the left door, and then the right door. You go to the chest room.
Okay,
Is Astra doing anything?
Left, right, left.
You've already gone left, so you're going to go right and then left, okay?
Sure. Why not?
You do the right and you go to the left, and you feel yourself walking back out. You walk back out and don't take any psychic damage. Astra, you're currently in the chest room. What are you doing? Anywhere in particular, or just everywhere? Okay, give me a general investigation check. You look around. You tap the walls a bit. Most of the walls seem weathered. You don't really see anything. You see this chest in the middle that's open. If you're going to check specifically around the chest, you can give me another investigation check with advantage. Looking around the chest, you initially start looking at the top of the chest. You wonder, is there like a false bottom to the chest? Or if there's a secret compartment on the chest, that sort of thing. But you don't really notice anything. Until you look right at the bottom of the chest, you notice there are small hinges on the left side of the bottom of the chest. You're not sure really why there would be hinges at the bottom of the chest. But they're very similar to the hinges at the top of the chest for the lid opening. Hinges. Hinges. The thing that makes doors work. That's cool. It's a weird word, I know, because like I can't pronounce H's. Hinges. What the heck are hinges?
Hinges.
What the heck are hinges?
What the heck are hinges?
What the bloody heck are hinges? Dobrodaczka. Yeah, you can just look at them. You know how hinges work. Obviously, you need to lift something from the other side to open it up. You get the feeling this entire chest is on hinges. Like you've written rude. I don't mind you writing notes on these kinds of maps because these are like purposely for jotting things down on. And if you ever want me to just make a plain map for you to jot things down on, then just ask.
Would that be nice?
So the hinges are on the bottom side of the chest, on the left side. So very bottom of the chest. So if I need to draw it, this is like the floor. This is the chest. Yeah, there are hinges right here. That's a very terrible drawing. Does that make any sense? Hinges attached to the floor and to the chest at the bottom left. pull the hinges or pull the chest? Yeah, so you pull the chest up, and you can actually lift the entire chest up. I'm not going to need you to make a strength check because you're strong enough. You lift the entire chest up and realize this chest is actually a door. It's a trap door. Lifting up, you notice there's a ladder going down. You climb down this ladder. It's quite a long ladder. It takes you about a minute to get to the bottom. But as you reach the bottom, you reach a completely pitch black room. Completely absent of light. I should mention that the other rooms, these rooms and stuff, were illuminated by a dim glow, which seemed to be magical. But in this room that you're currently in, at the bottom of this ladder, it's completely pitch black. Is anyone doing anything out here? Yeah, it would light up for a second. Actually, yeah, I think it lights up your sword, doesn't it? It would light up your sword for about a minute if you wanted to use it.
Wait,
so, yeah.
Goat leave?
Goat left and then came back or something.
No, he's not here anymore.
Yeah, he's in the roll 20 though. He's in the roll 20. He's just not in the thing. Yeah, just joined it again.
He's not in the voice chat.
So yeah, you're going to do that. You're going to define smite your sword. Okay, you define smite your sword, and you can look around you. Around you, you see You see two large chests, one at either side. No, you don't see two large chests. You see one large chest. You see a desk, which has a small jewelry box on it, and you also see a weapons rack with a bow on it, a laser bow to be specific. So you see a desk with a jewelry box on it, a large chest, and you see a weapons rack with a laser bow on it. Or would you like to just loot everything? From the chest, you find 4,000 gold pieces. Yeah, just add 4,000 gold pieces to your inventory. You fill your pockets with gold. In the jewelry box, you find a diamond engagement ring.
What is this?
No, it's the like,
oh, that's the.
That's Astra. You can faintly hear this in the distance. No. But yeah, you find 4,000 gold. Add that to your character sheet. A diamond engagement ring. Add that to your character sheet if you want to take it. And a laser bow, which is a magical item. I will just share it with you so you can see the effect. Although I think you're attuned to 3 items already, probably. You find this.
Hey, go.
Hey, go. So yeah, that's what you find. You find 4,000 gold, diamond engagement ring, and a magic item. You take a quick glance around the room. That does seem to be all that's here. I heard her laugh in real life.
Oh, ho, ho.
Nice. So are you going to climb up the ladder and leave, or are you going to spend some more time here? Did you take everything from the room? Did you? As in, did you take the diamond ring, the 4,000 gold, and the laser bow? Okay, took all 3 things. Good to note. It's not like they're all cursed. No, they're not. Unless they are. Anyway, you climb the ladder, and you leave out the door, and you see Astra stepping out, back into the main room. Nobody knows what Astra found, really, though. She hasn't said it yet. It's up to her whether she wants to share this information with you. You smug. That's not a verb.
Smug
Sure.
said Dimple.
That's just not good. We get what you're saying, though. It's really funny.
That's not... No. That's not how English...
No, I think you find I smug at Dimble all the time. I smug at Bongo whenever I see him.
Whenever you see me.
I'm disappointed in... Well, I mean, anime is definitely the best source of English, isn't it?
Yeah, English.
All your, what was it? All your lives are belong. No, what was it?
All your lives belong. All your bases
all your
belong
base
to
belong
us.
to us.
All your bases belong to us.
I sit here to smug at you.
People die if they are killed.
People die if they are killed.
Thank you. Thank you. What's that Jaden Smith anime called?
What?
This will be the day that mankind. This will be the day that mankind remembered lovely sex.
There's a Jaden Smith anime. Neo Yokio, that's what it's called.
Have you seen the Google Translate version of like the Attack on Titan thing? It's like the day. This is the day that mankind will remember lolly sex. It's just so badly translated. It's hilarious. Anyway. So yeah, you find this. Are you going to tell everyone about your treasures, or are you going to leave it secret?
What is Astra doing?
Yes, what would Astra do?
The Archer class really is made up of archers.
So yeah, what are you guys doing? You see, okay. You give Leon a magic item, which you attune to, which means go. You can basically use this magic item as it's specified. I will link it to you now. Where is it? It's Goat's name. Where the hell is Goat's name? Oh, I need to scroll down. So yeah, you get that magic item, which you can use as you wish. Is Ashley going to say anything else about the item she found? Okay. Okay. Are you going to head deeper down past this hallway here? Boop boop. Okay. You find 60 gelatinous cubes. No. As you're walking, it's continually pretty dark. It feels like people have not been here for a while. Erik consistently lights the way with his dancing lights. And you see many more tombs as you walk. Most of them aren't sealed, and you do take a quick look at the first few tombs you pass by. They seem to have very general epitaphs, most of which are soldiers or very old members of the Blacksworth family. You do see a few other people. James remembers some of the names, but not very clearly. He feels like he's just heard them in passing about the history on his planet, but nothing really sticks out. You walk for about half an hour, walking through these various tombs, making sure you're checking everything, until you eventually reach... Let me just make sure this thing's good. Now you reach a large room. You step through a doorway, and find yourself in this room.
In this room. Right. Oh my.
Yeah, so you find yourself in this room here. No, it's not the fucking... Shut up. Okay? Astra takes 10 damage. No, she doesn't. But she will do. She keeps doing it like this. You see this large room. It's got a lower level and an upper level. This lower level seems to have 7 coffins in it. And the upper level, you can just see from down here that it has coffins aligning it to 6 coffins. You do see faintly stairs in the distance over here. And some areas you can't see because they're behind walls, covered in darkness, as well as a door at the back of the room. The most pressing thing you see is a body, which doesn't seem to be that old of a body. It seems to be quite fleshy still, with black robes on. Guys, pay attention, or you're going to die.
That's great.
So, what are you guys doing?
All right. Okay. What I'm trying to do right here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right.
No.
You're right, like that.
Okay, I'm gonna sprint. No, I'm just kidding.
Why are you sprinting? We're not in combat.
I'm gonna go inspect this coffin.
Yeah, which coffin are you looking at? Okay, yeah, you should look at the coffin. It doesn't seem very special. It seems sealed. It seems sealed. I'm just doing one at a time. James, the name on the coffin is what strikes you though. It doesn't have a surname. No, it doesn't have a surname. It says Clara Blackmantle, and you recognise the Blackmantle name as well. You know a few people who are still Blackmantles. They're not that old of a family, about 100 years old.
Can every name,
yeah,
last name, stop starting with the color black?
I'm not going to promise anything. But yeah, James, this coffin says Clara Blackmantle, and you know that Clara is your mother's name. Dimble, as you're looking at that, you see something else. Let me just get my notes.
Do I get 4,000 gold?
No.
Oh shoot! I get 5,000 gold.
The central tomb has an epitaph which reads, "To the commanding and brave soldiers of the 17th Regiment, their sacrifice allowed us to live." Yes, that's what it says. The name on the tomb is James Blackmantle.
I'm noticing a pattern. I'm gonna read this coffin over here.
Oscar Blackmantle.
Huh.
Okay.
These don't have individual. Epitaphs though. They just seem to have their names.
Huh.
Okay,
I'm gonna read this coffin.
You basically, you look around the coffin and you see names, and James recognises all the names as names of his quite recent family. Not all of them. Some of them are a bit older. There are a couple you don't recognise. There might be like, I don't know if I can Shanaqua Blackmantle. No, but yeah.
Shanaqua.
I'm kidding.
Is Catra?
That's gonna be my next character. Shanaqua.
We got Catra, probably Simon.
Yeah, you do have Catra around. You don't have Simon. No, you don't have Catra.
No, Catra and Simon are my kids.
You would have Catra and Simon around. Their names.
All right.
But you don't recognise most of them. Some of the names you recognise, some you don't. Like Stephen isn't there, for instance. You don't find a Stephen, but you do find Clara.
Stephen's not here.
Catra, you do find some. No, you find several names though. Like you recognise the name of your grandfather, your grandmother, that sort of thing. But not all of the names are familiar. Just some of them.
Huh.
And yeah, you're looking at his body. Just give me a quick investigation check. Not with advantage, just normal. It's fine. Reroll. The body doesn't look as old as it should be. This place seems to be like at least 100 years old. This body seems to be maybe a few years old, like 2 or 3 years old. Maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. It definitely seems more recent. It's covered in black robes, and you notice it's got a book in its pocket. It's they're quite a thin, scrawny person, male, died recently. You can't really tell how they died unless you want to give it a more detailed medicine check. Yeah, just give me a medicine check to see if you can figure out how it died.
Alright, autopsy.
Yeah. Astra has no idea really. It's got blood, but not much use looking at it. Dimble, you take a bit of a closer look at the bones of this thing. It's still got a bit of flesh as well. definitely been cut to pieces.
How?
Probably by some kind of blade. Probably something big as well. Not like huge, but something like swords, not like daggers or arrows. Definitely seem to be cut by pretty hefty swords.
Wow. Can I check the book?
Yes, Astra's already looking at the book, so she looked at it first. I'm not going to read the entire book, but it seems to go in a fair bit of detail, and you can just skim read what it says.
Can you give us the book?
It seems... Yeah, I can't give you the book, no, because it's just notes, basically, that I have about it.
What? You didn't write an
What?
entire book?
No, I didn't write an entire book.
What? Come on.
Disappointing. That's not even. You're
Yeah,
not
wait.
even giving your full effort.
So yeah, you open up the book and you start trying to read it, but none of you can understand it. Astra and Dimble, you have no idea what this is.
Don't worry, I'm a genius. I can do this.
You can give me a intelligence check just to see what language it is. I'm pretty sure it's you have no idea. You think it could be several different things. It could be elemental, something like that, maybe. But you don't really know.
Yeah, we'll ask the others if they can read.
Yeah, you can pass the book around, and Leon can indeed read it. It's quite long, but you can read it pretty quickly. Leon, basically, this is what you know from it. It seems to be this is a necromancer's diary, and it seems to be a bit of a chain of events of what they did. Effectively, they went back into this tomb. They are from James's planet originally, this person. And they went into the tomb to try and bring the 17th Regiment back from the dead as a powerful army to take down Arcana.
Oh.
They had prepared two different methods of doing so. The first method, they tried on the leader, trying to imbue him with energy, but something went wrong, and some sort of blood crawled its way out of the body of James Blackthorne and crawled away back towards where the sinkhole was.
Oh.
Some strange blood monster. The necromancer was a bit shaken by it, but decided in the end to try deciding raising them all at once. His last entry is basically like, I'm going to try raising them all at once. And that's the last entry in the book.
I'm going to try raising them all at once. Boom.
Is Liam going to just, like, tell this to everyone?
Escape Freedy's name is Loen. Obviously. Loen.
Yes, yeah, he just says all this information. So you basically the idea.
Loin
A blood
what?
monster.
Loen.
A blood monster crawled off back towards where the sinkhole was, and he tried raising them all at once, and that was the last thing he tried. I should also mention all of the coffins seem sealed, apart from one.
Which one?
This one over here seems to be open. You can't see the name unless you want to like look at the.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
Coffin. It's already open. It's like empty on the inside, but you can see the lid. The bit just has a name. It says Frederick Blackmantle.
Frederick.
Yeah, Frederick Blackmantle.
I don't remember Frederick. Wait, Frederick. What's there?
You're going to use divine sense. Yes, divine sense. Divine sense doesn't tell you the exact number. It just tells you where evil is. There is evil all around you. Very great evil all around you. There's also some good around you, which you presume are your allies. Or at least a couple of your allies would be considered good. I don't know if Erik probably wouldn't be considered good. Dimble probably wouldn't. Honestly, James is probably the only one who'd be considered good, actually. And since it's the first time you're using it, I'll actually tell you that. James is the only ally that this divine sense would actually see as good.
What?
No, don't get Dimble. Bongo. Don't get salty about it. Bongo, it's just Dimble's way more neutral than good.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
You don't even, and also I will say, your divine sense doesn't seem to detect yourself as good. It only detects James as good. You can write down whatever you want on your character sheet. Okay, it's your actions that define who you are. And your divine sense only seems to say that James is good. Of course, that doesn't mean that you're bad. It also doesn't detect Dimble or Erik or anyone as evil. It just doesn't. It doesn't detect you as evil either. It just detects James as good, and you also detect evil around you. No, Pierus isn't evil. He's not good though. Not evil. Not good. He hasn't taken any actions, but I am deciding that based on his past. He's not considered good or evil though by your divine sense.
Oh, shoot. Shoot, frick.
But yeah, you definitely do get this sense.
Darn you to heck, you freaking hacker.
As Astra looks around,
Gosh darn it, all to hell.
she notices a figure in the corner of the room, which turns to face her. It's a walking skeleton, coated in glorious armor. It shrieks and slowly stumbles towards you. Everyone, please roll initiative.
Ooh.
Good roll, Skelly dude.
Ooh.
Can't really. Okay. So Dimble has an 8.
I already am on there?
I already put Dimble in. I'm so dumb.
You didn't-
I always do that.
You didn't put me on, I put myself in.
Okay. These guys got 2. Because they're great. I'm actually going to take Erik out of this fight, just because it's too much effort to deal with him as well. Bye bye, Erik. I'll make the fight slightly easier, though. Just so it's fair.
Oh no.
Yeah. That is everyone. Okay. It is Loen's turn first. Loen, you currently don't know there's any enemies. So honestly, you don't even know that enemy is there right now. So I guess I just have to skip your turn. Probably. I mean, I assume you were just looking at the things like anyone else, really. No. What would you be doing? What were you doing at this point of time? Oh, you would actually be reading the thing, so you'd be closer, to be honest. You wouldn't be reading the book. I'll say give me a perception check, actually, see if you can hear this thing shriek. Just a general perception check. Okay, there's several things that aren't perception. You intimidate and investigate. Yeah, you faintly hear a shriek in the corner, over here, coming from over here somewhere. And you think there's some kind of enemy, or at least something to check out. Okay, yeah, you sort of just walk that way. I'll say that's your movement, and you do notice this creature, so you are aware that there is an enemy. You still got an action and a bonus action. I'm hearing mic noises. I'm so hungry. Are you going to shoot it? Okay. You pull out your laser pistol. Just pew pew.
Pew pew.
So yeah, you can attack twice with that thing as well, which is cool. So yeah, just two little shoots. Pew pew. I call it pistol blink. The first one misses, just goes to the side, but the second one does critically hit, dealing 5 points of damage. Yeah, you hit this thing and it sort of just stumbles back slightly, shrieks back at you. For your bonus action, would you like to do anything? Because if you don't have anything particular to do, you can just alert everyone that there is an enemy. Okay, yeah. Leon just shouts out that there's a bad guy, and everyone is now aware that there is a bad guy. Now, it is James Blackmantle's turn.
Oh.
As he crawls out of his grave with very heavy armor, you see a long rifle on his back
No. James, what have
strong
you done?
looking saber. He crawls out of his grave and just surveys the area. He pulls out a rifle from his back and immediately shoots at one of these snipers. He speaks in a strange tongue that you can't understand, but seems to be barking some sort of order. He shoots. Yeah, that. It sounds exactly like that.
Exactly.
He shoots and see if check how much damage he does.
I figured I'd, get into the role of whatever this is.
And he does 8 points of damage to this sniper. He is then going to do anything else. Okay, no, he doesn't crit. That's fine. Cool. It's now James's turn. As in, not James Blackmantle, but James Blacksworth.
Alright. Well, see. What did you just lie?
Wait.
What?
Lion. I like that. This might be why D&D sessions take so long. Sorry, pal. Until you die. Jesus Christ. But yeah, this might be why our session takes so long. If it gets to Lion's turn and she doesn't know what she's doing, I'm going to be mad at her. So yeah, what's James going to do? You just saw this thing crawl out of its grave and shoot one of your sniper's friends.
Alright. I don't know what to do here because it's myself. I'm not going to shoot myself.
What? Shoot yourself. Come on, do it for the vine.
Looking at it, actually, it does seem similar to how you have how you would dress yourself. Like it's got its clothes in a similar way, its armor in a similar way. It seems to hold itself and present itself very similar to you. And even the way it shot its rifle, it's exactly how you would shoot it. You shoot in a bit of an unusual way, perhaps. And you just take note of that it does seem to be very similar to you.
All right,
I don't want to shoot it.
Kill it.
It even seems to have the same height and sort of. I know you can't tell its weight because it's a skeleton, but it doesn't seem to be quite a big. It seems to be similar size to you.
I'm not shooting this thing. It's me.
Okay.
I'm not shooting myself.
All right, I'll shoot it myself.
Do I know about this guy over here? I guess I can go.
You would know, yeah, because Goat just shouted about it.
He's not me, so I guess I'll go shoot him. Let's see.
You can probably dash, yeah. You can. I was like, can you get there in time? And I'm like, yes, he can get there in time.
I'll go like here.
Is that you climbing up the stairs, or are you going to just climb up the wall?
Well, how tall is this wall?
It's about like 15 feet, so you can definitely like jump up there, and you would have like abilities to hold onto it. It's got like bits dangling down off of it that you can grab onto. You need to make an acrobatics check though.
Here, I'll do that.
It was still too dark because it would still be too dark. You can't see it in pitch black because it's not. That's a weird thing. It's not dark vision. You have low light vision, not dark vision. Dark vision you would be able to see, but low light vision. No, it's confused. Darkness isn't pitch black. There is a difference. Darkness is very dark, but it's not pitch black. Pitch black is something different. Elves don't have dark vision; they have low light vision. If you were like an orc, then yeah, but no. So yeah, you easily make the acrobatics check. Easily climb up. It's no worries. You just kick off of this grave, this coffin, and you can jump up easily. You make it there. You're gonna shoot.
Yeah.
You have advantage and sneak attack because of the high ground.
Also, he hasn't took a turn yet.
Yeah.
I remembered about that. All right. I'm gonna use sharpshooter and wait, no, I can't use steely bullet.
You can't but yeah, you can just use sharpshooter.
I'm gonna use sharpshooter.
Cool.
And
that is going to be enough to hit, so it's going to do plus 10 to damage, which is 20. Yeah, it gets fucking annihilated. 24 damage. It gets completely annihilated. You just shoot it, and its head explodes. So bone fragments everywhere.
huh.
Alright, I'm just gonna like sit down.
Yeah, I'm done. Dimble, it's your turn. You have just seen this skeleton crawl its way out of its tomb.
Heck no. Get back in
I'm just
there.
gonna shoot it. Okay, you're gonna miss.
Well,
It's not miss, it's just it plinks off of its armor. Its armor's too strong to penetrate.
You know what that means. Run the heck away.
It's got more than 10 AC. Holy shit, guys.
Holy shoot. Run away.
How can we defeat it? Okay, anything else?
Also, is this elevated?
Yes, it's about 15 feet up.
Okay, so I probably don't want to be standing right there. I want to be right here.
Okay. Cool.
Actually, right here.
Okay, it is the soldiers' turn. The soldiers end up crawling out of these crypts. Each of these tombs opens up, bursting open, and they crawl out of various ones. Boop.
Huh.
So yeah, not all of them open up. They would all open up if Erik was here, but I've lowered it by a bit, so they're not all open. Right, that one will go there because I said that this one was already open. So yeah, these soldiers spend their turn crawling out. They all do turn and start moving towards people. But they don't seem to be attacking this turn. Okay, it's Astra's turn. Two sword attacks, okay. Yeah, the first one hits. Dealing math 11, 16 points of damage in total to this thing. Your sword that glows in the light when you hit it. Okay, you can actually have that point of thunderous smite back because I forgot that your sword is magical and has holy damage, so it would probably glow a bit anyway. So yeah, you can have that spell slot back that you use on thunderous smite because that actually makes sense that you'd be able to see with that. Even if that was only dim light, then in conjunction with your low light vision, it could work. So yeah, and they are. You do think they're weak to holy. It sort of winces in pain from this light. Anything else? Okay. The XQ7 snipers, both of them are going to shoot at this one. They're just going to sort of reposition on it. And they're going to shoot at this one. I'm not turning because I'm too lazy. Both of them miss. Good job, snipers. Loen. What's Loen going to do?
What is Loen gonna do?
You have a skelly next to you.
What is this? My guts are suffering with woes.
Fucking hell. My guts are suffering with woes.
Oh no, why are you so...
So what is Goat going to do?
Oh! What kind of bet is that?
Goat, are you there?
How'd that translation go, Lime?
Goat, I don't know if you're there or not, but it's your turn. Goat. I don't think Goat's here. Oh, there he is. Okay. He's pistol plinking. Who are you pistol plinking?
Pistol plink the plinker.
If you are using your pistol, you would have disadvantage. Just so you know. Because you're right next to this thing.
28 minutes. What?
Oh, you were trying to sort. Okay, you can just punch it twice if you want. or punch it once and then move and then punch again. The first punch misses, so you can punch the second time. The second one doesn't hit either. Neither of these are good enough to hit, unfortunately. Is there anything else you can do? You can still move, and you can still have a bonus action. If you can do anything with those, you could like disengage and reposition yourself if you want. Okay, it is James Blackmantle's turn. James Blackmantle is going to turn to face these two snipers, and he's going to hold out his hand as dark tendrils spill out from them, wrapping themselves around the minds of these snipers. Both of them start screaming in fear, and they start running. Not right now, they're actually just screaming in fear right now. So yeah, those two are screaming and terrified. Please don't kill us! We beg for mercy! And they're just terrified. He is also going to take cover behind this and turn to face the others. There we go. It's James the Sniper's turn. What's James the Sniper going to do? James Blacksmith. Good guy, James. Only good person in the campaign, Only good person in the campaign, James.
I am the only good person. I'm just, oh my god. Holy sweet Jesus.
What?
Okay.
Dabo, what's going on?
I don't know.
Dabo, do you need help?
I'm scared.
Dabo, do you need us to
yeah.
talk,
Spooky,
please?
scary skeleton.
Do I have height advantage on these things?
You would have height advantage on anything that's not in the light grey bit.
I'll shoot this guy in the middle over here. Wait, no.
So basically everything that's not the 4 things that are high ground as well.
Yeah. I'll shoot this guy over here in the middle.
Okay.
This that dude, yeah. I didn't get advantage with the stick attacks.
Sharpshooter?
You know what? Sure.
Okay, you're sharpshooting. That is going to be enough to hit and enough to kill. 1 shot, 1 kill. Just shoot it and its head explodes, sending bone fragments everywhere.
It just plays the One Punch theme song, except it says 1 shot. 1 shot!
And so yeah, you just you're on your sniper perch, just taking out these skeletons of your dead family members. It's cool. So yeah, is there anything else you want to do, Dabo?
Nah.
Take the dodge action, I assume. Like I'll just assume that unless you say otherwise.
Yeah.
Dimble, what's Dimble going to do, Q?
He is going to shoot James.
Okay.
Not Blacksworth James.
Blackmantle James.
Blackmantle James.
Okay, that is not going to be enough to hit.
Well, fuck me.
He has an AC of 19, but he's behind cover. So he does +2 to his AC.
So I have to roll a 12 or higher. Well, higher
Basically.
than 12.
That's not that bad, to be honest. No, you'd have to roll like 14 or higher.
Okay.
So it's not too bad, to be honest, because especially since he's quite a tough enemy.
Yeah.
And for people who have like 2 attacks per turn, that's not that unlikely. Anything else?
Yeah, I think that is going to be it.
Okay, it is the soldiers' turns. This one's going to move up. He's got advantage. And he's going to hurt that person. That poor person. Who was that man? It's 3 damage. Nobody's going to get that reference. It's Astra's turn. Oh no, it's not Astra's turn. What am I on about? I haven't done any of the other the skeleton things. Blah. Blah. There we go. That one's sprinting. That one's still alive. That one's not sprinting.
Oh,
that one is sprinting.
Oh,
That one's going there. So one attack against each of you. Yeah, one attack against each of you apart from... No, wait, one attack against each of you. Wow, that's actually quite coincidental. Miss. Hit on Goat. Hit on James. No, he's got disadvantage on it. Still hit on James. 8 and 6. Okay, 8 damage to Goat and 6 damage to James. Okay.
Cool.
Extra 7 snipers are going to both run out of the room. And they're running away. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Sorry, I'm dumb. I mean, they're going to run out of the room either way, so that's fine. That is not going to be enough to hit. That is. Which one are you hitting? The injured one or the fresh one? So the one on the left or the one... Sorry, I couldn't see that ping. That ping was, like, very close to both of them. Left, okay. That's 15 points of damage. Okay, very heavily injured. It is... Anything else you want to do, Lime? Okay, then it's Lowen's turn.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa! Whoa. Animal handling. No, melee strike. Cool. You kill one of them. Would you like to make an attack against the other? You kill the other. 2 punches, 2 kills.
2 punch.
2 punch man. I mean, he's not quite as good as 1 punch man, but like 2 punches ain't bad.
Yeah, 2 punches ain't bad. Don't diss it.
He's pretty good. It's okay.
He's 1 punch's sidekick.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to do? Echo? Who are you going to inspire? You can literally inspire anyone you want. The enemies? Will we inspire the enemies?
Yeah,
They could do some inspiration. Dimble getting inspired.
Hey.
Let's hope people use it. Okay.
What is his inspiration? Is it a D6?
It's a D8 as well. It's the same as Erik, Rob's. It's just he gets less of them.
Yeah. Okay.
He could have the same amount if he had a high enough charisma, but he just doesn't have that high of a charisma. And the other difference is Erik can use his to deal more damage, but Go can literally only use his for inspiring people. You can use it on any roll that's not a damage roll or a death save. Or percentile dice. Those are the 3 rolls you can't use on. James the Skeleton's turn. James the Skeleton is going to... he's going to do something fun. I mean, can't really do that. He's going to shout some commands in that strange language that none of you can understand. And he is going to shoot Astra.
Oh.
Actually,
That's not very nice.
Actually, no, he's going to shoot Dimble.
No,
He's
that's
got
not
sneak attack.
nice either.
Got advantage. 11 plus 7, 18.
Wait,
18
who's shooting
hits.
me?
James the Skeleton.
Wait. What?
He can hit you. Fine, he's going to move to this cover and shoot you. There. Happy?
Yes, now I'm more happy.
Take 11 points of damage.
Now I'm happy that I'm getting shot.
Cool. It's James the Sniper's turn.
You
You can't jump in the way. Yeah, you are both snipers. If you're human, then.
Good, alright.
The good one. Good, James.
I can disengage twice, right?
Oh,
You can only disengage once per turn. Because you can only disengage once. Even though if you take the disengage action twice, you can only disengage from one enemy at a time.
Alright, I'll disengage from one of these fellas.
Yeah, doesn't really matter. So you disengage from one, the other one makes it back against you. What's going to hit? 2, 3 points of damage.
So I'm gonna jump like off this thing, off this ledge.
Yeah. It's not high enough to take damage.
And
Especially
then
if you're being...
run to the other side and jump
Okay.
on.
You're going to need to make an acrobatic check to climb up the other side, but yeah, that is fine.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, you can because you've got free thing. Yeah.
Wait. Whoops. No, not that. That.
Yeah, you easily get up. You still have an action as well. See, James is just like crazy. He can reposition himself completely.
I'm gonna shoot it with the one next to Dimble, the one closest to me.
Oh, my internet went down for a second there. Anyway, Dabo, are you going to shoot anyone?
Yeah, the one closest to Dimble. I mean, closest to me.
No, same, yeah, thing. Were you using sharpshooter?
Yeah.
I would assume you would, yeah. That kills it. Once again, its skull just explodes. You're hitting these things where they're unarmored. These ones don't have helmets. The other James does have a helmet, but these ones do explode quite easily. Dimble, you've got a skeleton attacking you.
Yeah, it's kind of a mean boy. So I want to disengage, move here, shoot him.
Okay. Textbook. That misses. No.
Shoot.
Stop exploding, you cowards. Okay. The soldier's turn. Yeah, that triggers my held action. James, this James, not good guy James, is going to throw something towards Astra and to Leon. Both of you, please give me dexterity saving throws. You have a +3, each of you, because of Astra. But yeah, just give me dexterity saving throws. I will need to remember that about Astra. That succeeds. Goat.
That is a nature check. That is a
Goat, it's okay. It's okay, Goat. Dexterity save. You got it. Cool. You both of you saved against it. This pink thing explodes and seems to coat you with this dust, but you managed to shake it off quite easily. The soldiers run down on top of you. Actually, yeah, one of them is going to just run down and attack. Attack Goat. Missing. The other one is going to do a jump attack down at Goat. Hitting, actually. Giving double damage. +2. 10 points of damage. And it's Astra's turn. Okay, both of those attacks hit, and with that, it's cumulatively enough damage to kill it. Because, yeah, that would be enough. Been 20 damage total. No, more than that. Less than that.
Less more.
No, it wouldn't be 20.
Less is more.
It would be 18, but that's their health, so it's fine. I'm just getting confused. Okay, you're moving. If you want to go up there, you would have to walk around up the staircase, or you could try and climb up. Okay, you can get that up. I think you still have all 5 uses of your whip, don't you? Yeah, you do, because you only used it in that sparring match where things got reset. You didn't actually use it in the elemental fight. Anything else? You still got an action. No, you don't have an action because you just made sword attacks. You've got bonus action. So you've got. Okay. It is Loen's turn. You have a skeleton next to you. Punch Motron activate. The 13 is not enough to hit. But you still have the second attack.
Oh.
And that's unfortunately not enough to hit either. You just swing and this thing seems to have quite a bit more dexterity than you had planned it to have. I've got to move this one last time. I'll just move it that way. It is James, the skeleton's turn. He is going to move back to this cover, and it's going to. You see, I will put in the. Yeah, I can probably put this in the map background. Should I put it back? I don't know. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself, trying to think.
I'm just talking to myself. I admit I made mistakes. Yours my costume.
You basically see this happen. A large haze appears in a long cone. He doesn't seem to do anything right away, though. He is also going to... Yeah, he can do that. He will do that. He will raise 2 skeletons.
Oh. Okay.
They just sort of crawl out from the ground, ripping themselves up through the stone, parting the way through this earth. James Snipey James. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Bad boys. Bad
Wait.
boys.
What is this triangle? The
He
giant
seems to be aiming his rifle that way, and there's this huge red cone. This red cone appears as if it's like some sort of laser. It's a very faint laser. It's sort of like a scanning laser. And it's just pointing in that direction.
So it's a big Dorito.
A big, like, scanning radar
Big
thing that's
Dorito.
pointing in that direction. attached to his rifle.
What you're saying is it's a Dorito.
It's a Dorito.
It's a Dorito, yes.
Alright, good.
It's very much a Dorito. That's the only logical conclusion.
I guess
I should have mentioned it also does take over this space as well. I just couldn't be able to draw it the way there.
Wow. Please.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot at the one next to Sierra Leone.
Okay, sure.
With the
Sharpshooter. Okay. Another sneak attack.
Ooh, natural 20. Look at that. Wait,
That's
what?
not natural 20.
That is really not
all right.
a natural 20.
On my screen, it said it rolled a natural 20.
It does.
Yeah,
yeah,
on mine does too.
What the heck? You got cheated.
Can we count that as a natural 20?
No, we cannot. Unfortunately, it's not enough to hit.
Unfair.
Because it's with the sharpshooter. It says a natural 20 on the screen, but it doesn't say it on the chat log.
Yeah. You got cheated.
And the chat log is the one that counts, unfortunately. Sorry.
Are you saying the 3D dice have problems?
Holy shit. 3 dice have problems. Anything
Unfair. Unfair.
Unfair.
Unfair.
Oh,
Anything else
come on. If it was a natural 20, it would have blown the thing's heads off. Come on.
Imagine how cool that would have been. And now we're gonna get so many dislikes on YouTube.
Look, the fans are gonna dislike you, Beaky.
The fans are gonna dislike
James takes
you.
damage.
Oh no.
In fact, no.
Wait,
You want more skeletons?
okay. The skeleton James takes damage.
Every time someone complains from now on, I'm just going to summon a skeleton. It doesn't matter where you are, or what combat you're doing. You could be in the middle of a serious scene, and there's just a skeleton there. It's going to fuck you up.
Beaky, there needs to be more Doritos.
More Doritos, please.
No.
Your reference to Hitler.
Oh well, look, another skeleton.
No.
Oh look, another skeleton appeared right in front of Astra. What's the chances of that happening? Good. Yeah.
Great reference to Hitler.
Anything else you're going to do?
Thank you, Lion.
For someone who really wants the arc to be finished today, you do seem to be awfully distracted.
All right.
So yeah. Anything else?
I can't do anything else because my stupid. That 3D dice, stupid.
Dimble.
Hey. I'm gonna shoot the heck out of this guy. This freaking hacking guy is gonna have to hacking die.
This freaking hacking guy is gonna have to freaking hacking die. That is not enough.
Why do I hacking get bad
Like,
rolls all the time?
why does your gun suck? Or is it just your rolls that suck? Because you seem to miss a lot more than other people do. It might be because you only have one attack per
my
time.
rolls are bad. And I only have one attack.
You also do more damage. Not bonus.
I have +8 to mine.
Yeah, but you also get advantage a lot more.
Yeah.
Dimble could literally just move up here to get the high ground on it and shoot it, but it just doesn't.
I cannot
Soldier's
type
turns.
a heart. Oh, yeah, you have to do this. I kept trying to
Soldier.
type a heart.
This soldier, they're gonna just move up basically. One of these is gonna attack Dimble, getting a 19, which is enough. 3 points of damage. Also, I'd like to point out that Dimble still has inspiration and hasn't used it.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
So you just remember that, okay? The other soldier is going to try and grapple Goat. Failing. That's grappling Goat. Astra, it's your turn. On the start of your turn, you see James, the sniper, fire a shot at you, which is going to hit. Healing. Maths. 10 points of damage. Cool. It's your turn now. Shoot.
No, Lion doesn't have a gun.
How long can you dash? It's taking the dash action, so it's your movement again. 300 feet, but you need to be moving in the same direction for at least 10 feet for it to count. So you can move 60 feet effectively, and then attack. With the dash attack. And that's the reason it's not on your sheet, is because the dash action is just a generic D&D action. The dash action. James uses it all the time. You would jump off the thing. I would have you make a check. You'd have to make some kind of check. What it is, you don't know, but it might give you more damage. Maybe, who knows? Because to see if you got hurt, to see if you could actually keep running. But I might give you bonus damage because it looks cool. And you're using like momentum from falling and stuff.
So we have 15 slashing damage and 5 cool damage.
Okay, you can try. Just give me an acrobatics check. Astra launched herself off. You can make a charge attack with advantage.
You got
As you're just barreling at this person. Divine Smite. You can't do Divine Smite when you do a charge attack, unless you did it the turn before. You could have done it the turn before, but you didn't say, so. Because you have to use your bonus attack to make the attack. That is going to hit. Are you going to do the bonus damage, or are you going to knock him back? Okay, so that's 25 points of damage. He's going to have to make a concentration check, which he... Wait. Oh, okay, he barely succeeds the concentration check. Shit. Just. Okay. That's Ash's turn. It is Loen's turn. I'm just going to delete these snipers because they're just running off right now and they've just gone so far away they're not going to come back in time. I'm glad I got that fear off. Oh wait, one sec. Yes, all of your cyber actions are bonus. I forgot at the start of your turn I get to take a shot against you with James, which is going to hit, dealing 8 points of damage.
Oh no! Wait, I can dodge.
Dodge. I can dodge.
I can dodge if I want to. Yeah, you can reach James' boost. Boost is the one that's let me just check. I'm just going to double check it. Because I can't remember things that I wrote down like a week ago. Oh yeah, no. It lasts for a whole minute. So if you did so, you would be able to do so. Yeah, quite easily. Yeah. You'd be able to get either, James. Okay. You watch as some lights appear. Some small glow appears down Leon's legs, and seems to be a bit more nimble. Would you like to disengage?
More
Oh, you
Dimble?
can't disengage because you use bonus action. You can still move though. A bit more Dimble, yeah. No, nimble, not Dimble.
I mean, Dimbles are nimble.
I mean, Dimble keeps getting picked up and thrown around by Astra. He's not that nimble. You run over to James, evil one. Just gonna go here or somewhere else around the back, like here. You can pick where you want to go. With a movement speed of 60 feet, you can basically get anywhere around him. Okay, cool. You didn't use any whip. You used it in the combat encounter previous, and you took a rest before then, so you didn't actually use any whip in the mental fight, I believe. First one attack's not going to be enough to hit. Second one's not really going to be enough either. This guy's got quite a lot of AC. Hint, hint.
Hint. Hint.
It is James the Sniper's turn. I know you just said. Okay. I'm just ignore.
What?
Oh god.
I'm trying to delete the red fucking. That totally works, right? Oh, never mind, it doesn't, because the thing got deleted.
It's fine.
We don't need that anyway. All
We
the
don't need
coffins
that anyways. Oh, frick.
That's
Vicky.
good, right?
Yeah.
I want to try and get rid of the red fucking triangle.
Why don't you just
The
click
red
on
triangle's
the
not
red
there.
triangle? Why don't you just click on the red
I
triangle?
can't click on the red triangle, though.
Why not? Oh, did you put it
Oh,
on
I
the
can.
background layer?
There we go. I did, yeah.
Why would you-
Okay.
There we go.
Little me.
Aha, it works. Cool. How do you beat high AC? You don't. No, you can. So he's gonna, yeah, that's gonna go because you can't do anything with that. And he's going to. What's he gonna do? Sorry, I'm actually like I'm the one taking time now because I'm stumped. I don't have much more I can do. I have one thing I can do.
Get fucked.
He's going to pull out his sword from his side and it's going to slash at one of you, both of you each once. So Goat is going to get hit, and Astra is going to get hit as well. So 12 points against Goat and 5 points against Astra. And it's James the Sniper's turn.
Alright.
So what are you going to do?
I can't get any. I guess I could shoot this guy.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I just left. Hold on.
Oh my god.
I just accidentally clicked. Okay. Sneak attack with advantage, correct?
Yeah, you're going to do
With sharpshooter.
Okay, cool. That's a crit.
Oh, so now it says a natural 20 on the 3 dice.
Yeah,
Look at
it
that.
works that time. So you hit this thing.
Dude,
and
he also got 2 6s.
it explodes completely, and bones shatter all over Dimble. They all just like dart around him, kind of like, you know, like how knife throwers dodge the knives and they make a sort of shape, a human shape around them. These bone shards just shoot around Dimble, making a vague
Hold
outline
on,
of himself.
hold on.
James, why couldn't you have shot James?
Cause it's myself. I'm not shooting myself. Hold on. 9 plus 5 plus 14 plus 9
It's
plus
37.
10. 47 damage.
He did 47 damage to a
7
18
damage.
health.
Overkill. He
Overkill.
brought him back to life and then killed him again.
Why not? You can have inspiration for a really cool shot.
Awesome.
James, you're a little... not James, Dimble. You're a little bit scared of James. Not like petrified, but you didn't know he could do that. Dimble, it's your turn.
James is really mad right now.
James is pretty crazy. I'm gonna shoot James.
Okay. You have advantage. Don't have sneak attack though, because you're not a sneaky person. Yeah, that is going to... Oh wait, no. Cover.
What? But I'm above him.
That's true. It's only half cover, so it would be +1 to AC. So you still hit. Just. You take 6 points of damage. Not 6, 10. I couldn't count there. I said, in my head I said 4 + 6. And I didn't say the equals 10. So it just said 6 in the end. It was 4 + 6. Makes sense, right? Anyway, it's the soldier's turn. You hear on his turn, the other James speaking in his strange tongue, and the soldiers dash towards him. Only 2 of them can actually make actions, and they're both going to try and grapple Astra and
Oh no.
Loen. Astra, please give me a strength saving throw. You're probably going to beat it because it's a strength saving throw, and you get a +3 to it because of your passive ability thing. But let's see. You never know. Not with advantage, but that's cool.
That's
No need to be sorry.
cool.
Oh, actually, no, you didn't beat it. No, you did because of the +3. I already forgot about the +3. Yeah,
After you said it like 2 seconds.
So these 2 skeletons try grabbing you, but you managed to shake them off. They're not very strong. No, you're just really strong. And it's Astra's turn. Moon whip. Okay, you're gonna moon whip him. You need to get a bit further away, don't you? Because it can't be melee range. You need to be like at least 5 to 10 feet away. But you can disengage and use it. It's not written, but it's a thing about whips in general. Actually, no. Actually, never mind. Cancel that. It's only for the spells. That the spells are fine to use at melee range. It's only if you're actually using the whip as a whip that you have to. You can't be in melee range. You're right about that. So the spells are fine to do at melee range. So yeah, you can do moon whip on bad James.
I'm not bad.
Yeah, you are.
I need to make a saving throw, don't I? What saving throw is it? What saving throw is it? I can never remember. It's Dex. Well, Dex. Jesus Christ. I succeed anyway. So I succeed, so I don't get my AC lowered, and I take half damage. Right? Do I take half damage? I do take half. I mean, I have a legendary resistance anyway, so I would have just made myself pass it if I succeeded.
Just do it.
You still have a bonus action if you want to use it.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
You have not. Do you get lay on hands points back on a short rest? You don't. I don't think. You have 10 left, right? You said that earlier, anyway. Let's just say you have 10. You might want to mark that on your character sheet. Make sure.
Be quiet.
You can't move to Pierus, no. Well, you could, but you'd just take 2 attacks of opportunity.
What are we gonna do? I think that's a pretty smart idea, don't you guys? Pretty smart.
Okay, use a potion. Is it a normal one or uncommon one? Okay, you heal by that much. It's 11.
It's a lie.
Not bad. It's a lie. Loen, it's your turn. You can disengage from the James, but you can't disengage from the skeleton. So you can like take one less attack basically. Okay, so the skeleton's going to attack you, but it's going to miss, and you can just run away basically. You can run 60 feet, so like over here. Erik can't heal you there. I've already like taken Erik out of this fight and lowered the difficulty of the fight appropriately by removing some of the extra skeletons. So no. But yeah, you can run away there. That's basically what you can do. You can take the dodge action. I'll assume if anyone has an action left over ever, they'll just use it for a dodge action because they might as well. James. Bad James. Bad James is going to attack
Yes.
twice.
Oh.
He got a natural 20. He got a natural 20 on his first attack. I should probably calculate that first. I'm sorry, Astra. Your health is not going to be existing anymore.
Oh no.
22 damage on the first attack.
Um,
And the second attack is going to hit as well. Dealing 8 damage. So 30 damage in total. For one turn, that's pretty strong. And he's going to disengage. And move back here. It's other James's turn. Oh yeah, James, don't you have that other thing you can try out? Dabo.
do I? Oh, the glove thing?
Yeah. I forgot that was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
But I only remembered it now.
Yeah.
Alright.
You could probably angle it so you hit everyone but Astra as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the other side real quick. Can I do that?
Yes, you don't even need to make a check.
Alright.
You can just take the stairs as well.
Alright. I guess I can hit this guy and not hit Astra?
Yeah. I say because the coffin does give partial cover as well. So I'll just say you can because it makes sense.
Well, I ignored partial cover actually, so.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. You can actually you can take the shot intentionally avoiding Astra. I'll actually say instead of completely avoiding it, she just immediately succeeds the save. It is a save, right? Is it a save? Or it's not a save.
No.
I'll just say she takes.
Not at all. There's no save at all.
Okay, I'll say she takes half damage from it then.
Alright. So I'm gonna do advantage. Wait. No, I don't get advantage.
You could use your inspiration to get advantage if you wanted to.
Awesome, so I get an advantage, sneak attack, and the thing.
Are you going to use sharpshooter?
Yes, you know what I am.
Okay, you're going to use advantage, sharpshooter, I think explosive rounds.
If only I had the steely bullet too, I would have used that.
I couldn't use two of them at the same time anyway, but I could probably specify that on the glove, but yeah.
Alright, here goes nothing. Oof.
That's going to hit, dealing 19 points of damage, which is enough to kill it. Please roll me 3d10. So that skeleton took
12.
31 points of damage, and you do 12 damage to each of the skeletons and 6 damage to Astra as the shot explodes in a fiery explosion.
Sorry, Astra. Cool.
I mean, it's kind of worth. 6 damage on one ally for like killing one of the enemies and dealing 36 damage in total to the other enemies. Kind of worth.
Man, I like
It's
James.
turn.
He's a fun character.
James is cool. Best character.
If only we had ledges every single round.
Ledges. Just a tiny ledge.
A ledge.
Just one rock that climb on top of it.
Like, I can just imagine, like, you're in a fight, in a tough fight in a bar, and you're getting some books from bookshelves and just stacking them up to get a little tiny platform.
Can I bring like a collapsible folding table just to stand on top of to get advantage?
That would you need a significant height advantage. It's also because this room is very small, that you get a height advantage.
Alright, I'm gonna bring out my 24-foot long wooden ladder.
You could, in all fairness, you could actually do this. If you've got 2 items called unmovable rods, you can like climb in midair and use the rods to stand on to make yourself like mobile sniper. And you can get up there in one turn.
Can I just get some stilts?
They'd have to be very big stilts, and you'd probably have disadvantage because on the attack because you'd be like balancing at the same time. you'd have to make constant athletics and acrobatics checks.
This sounds like a great idea.
I actually do have 3 wooden ladders, 24 feet long.
Yeah, it does.
Why?
It's not that he even needs them though, because James can just climb up any wall basically with his acrobatics.
Can I shoot James?
Yes. You'd have to get like a bit closer though, like here, so you can just shoot directly down onto him.
Wait, oh, him. All right.
I'm going to give you advantage and a +5 on the attack.
I thought you meant me.
Because I'm giving you a +5 and advantage because he's right underneath you. So that's 21 to hit, and that does hit. Dealing 12 points of damage. Cool. Soldiers. They're going to gang up on Astra and try and take it down.
Ganging up on Astra.
2 of them hit.
Wait, can I use my flute of the commander to give her tank?
Yes, none of them hit.
Okay.
Astra, it's your turn. Dimble just saved you from possible death, actually. I've actually rolled to see if you would have died there. Not died, but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You would have been on like 1 health. Good commanding. Okay. Which one? Doesn't really matter. I mean, they're all on the same health, so you can just attack whichever one you want. Yeah, one's dead. And another's dead. No, that one doesn't hit. Yeah, doesn't hit. One off getting. It just barely dodges out of the way. Okay, uncommon potion. You're really burning through those. I suppose you did get like a bunch of money. Wow, that's pretty shit.
That was terrible.
It's Liam's turn. Unless Astra wants to move. Does Loen want to do anything? Go.
Go.
There he is. Let's go. Take your time. I should be planning my next move. Okay, you move to below Astra. Yeah, that's fine.
Soldier Pierus-Loen.
Soldier Pierus-Loen. That's quite cool. Yeah, that's enough to hit, and it's enough to kill. You can move to the other one and make an attack against that one as well if you want. Would you like to? Okay, should make another attack. The melee strike. And that is not quite enough to actually. Oh yeah, no, it is enough. That wouldn't take like 1 damage at some point. I don't know why we want to help the rest. Yeah. Must have been hit by something. So yeah, that's your turn. It's Evil James's turn. It's going to shoot at Goat. Hitting. Dealing 5 damage. And it's Sniper James's turn.
Alright. So all the soldiers are dead?
Enemies do have spell slots, yes. Well, they can do, if they're spellcasters or whatever.
So all the soldiers are dead?
All of the soldiers are dead.
Alright, I will pass. I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
Come on.
Dimble.
Alright, I'm gonna.
You have an inspiration, you have advantage and a +5.
Can I shoot good James for not shooting bad James? No, I'm just kidding.
What? I'm confused. Anyway.
Which James is good in this situation?
Up to interpretation, I guess. Yeah, that's going to be enough to hit. Dealing 8 points of damage. Cool. It is. The soldiers are all dead. It's Astra's turn. Spring Whip. Okay. I need to take a dex save. I fail, but I'm going to use my legendary resistance to pass. Okay, you can roll 2d8s for the damage, and I'll half it. Take 4 damage. Okay, it is Loen's turn. Unless Astra wants to do anything else. Sorry, I'm rushing through your turns. I just know how much you...
Ooh, that works.
What? Oh. Oh, cool. That is pretty cool. Although most of the time you roll the damage before I even roll my saves. So
I got double 8s.
double 8s, yeah. Moving in for the kill. Okay, you have 2 attacks. First one's going to miss. Second one is going to hit, dealing 12 points of damage. Fucking hell. You kill it. Just uppercut it and send bones shattering everywhere. You do notice a few things drop off of its person. It's got its rifle, which is a nice looking laser rifle. It has a sword, which is pretty old and rusted, but does look quite cool. And it also drops a small canister, which you believe is a grenade.
Ooh, grenades. I have good experience with grenades.
I believe that's all it has. Yeah, because you use everything else. So it drops rifle, sword, and grenade. I will tell you now, you can investigate the items. The rifle is good. The rifle is actually enchanted and would be better than James's current rifle. The sword is a generic shitty sword. It's a one-handed sword, and Astra probably wouldn't even like using it much. It's a sort of a light scimitar thing. Not that it's like bad, but it's not exactly a great sword. It does look cool. Yeah, you can take the sword. It does look cool. Just add James's sword.
James's sword. How much damage does it do?
It's just a generic. It's a short sword, but it's a cutlass. But it looks like it's the short sword stats. It would be worse than yours, yes. And the grenade is it's basically a spell scroll, but it's reformed into a grenade with the spell Fairy Fire. Basically, that thing that makes invisible creatures visible. So someone can add a Fairy Fire grenade to their inventory. Whoever wants to take the Fairy Fire grenade. You basically throw it on an invisible creature, and you can see the invisible creature. It also gives you like advantage on attacks against them or something. It's weird. Fairy Fire is a weird spell. Okay, you can add Fairy. I'll just add to your inventory if you don't know how to. I don't know how new you are to it. What is James doing? What is everyone doing at this point in time? You're out of initiative.
Can I just stand there?
Okay. I like that Astra says interrogate. She says the most threatening word she can. It's not like, oh, I'll talk to James. I'll interrogate him.
Astra is clearly a writer.
Do you want this gun to shoot you up?
I'll take the gun.
Okay, I will just your old sniper rifle is just a generic sniper rifle, right? I don't think it's magical in any way.
No, it's not magical.
Okay, I'll just basically update your sniper rifle shots then to be a new one. So you'll still have the old sniper rifle, but you also have new sniper rifle.
Whoa.
It is a laser rifle as well.
It was me.
Dio?
It was me, Dio. So I'm just going to update your things.
You thought this was a sexy spray, but no, it was me, Dio. That is the greatest spray. I love my spray. I need to play more Gmod.
Do it right now.
Right now. No, I'm not playing right now.
That crit where you got like 47 damage, by the way, it should have done more damage than that.
Oh.
I should have.
Because your crit damage is 1d10 for 1d8 instead of 1d10 for some reason.
Huh. So can we redo that whole combat?
No.
Then? Just go back to when it was then.
So yeah, just make me a laser sneak attack. And check out your new rifle. For luck. Of course you get a crit on the first attack. But yeah, it's now got plus 10.
I said it was me. I just said it was me, that's all I'm saying.
That was pretty low damage as well for the sneak. The second sneak.
I'm just gonna look at you, I'm not gonna say anything.
I should also mention eventually those two sniper soldiers who are with you come back and they're like, oh sorry, we got scared for some reason.
Whoa. Way to be dramatic.
I wasn't even talking about secrets, but okay.
This sounds more like an Astra problem than James' problem. So yeah, are you guys going to walk through the door at the end of the room?
Sure.
The door feels a bit stuck, but with a bit of force, you manage to push it open. And as you walk around, James recognizes this area. You recognize it as the catacombs that are underneath your palace, which is basically where all of your dead relatives, your more recently dead relatives, would be there. You didn't actually know about. You knew about this 17th precinct, and you knew vaguely about the soldiers that died there, but you didn't know their names. You didn't know that they were called James and things like that. You never knew about that. You just knew that it happened in the history, and you knew that the tomb was sealed off for some reason, but you don't really know why. Eventually, you walk out of the catacombs and find yourself back in the palace grounds. Some of the guards are a bit confused as to how you ended up coming out of the catacombs, but you explain to them, and eventually explain to James's parents what went down in basic detail. Is there anything in particular you want to RP in regards to this?
Wait,
Anything?
hold on. Dimble has a sword from my.
Dimble has a sword, yeah, from the captain of the 17th precinct, who's like important historical artifact of the Blacksworth family.
Wait, but it says James. Is that mine or like another James?
It's James, as in James Blackmantle.
All right, so that's another James. That's not
Another
the one
James.
that we just killed.
No, that is the one.
No,
that
that's
killed.
the James you just killed.
All right, okay
Well,
then.
Well, re-killed. He was already dead, but
So
I don't like
he
swords
had that
anyway.
stuff on his dead corpse in his tomb.
he did have that stuff in his tomb. Yes,
Why?
his soldier he got buried with his armor and weapons.
Why?
Who says this James is our James? James. In fact, I'll explain it to Astra in PMs.
Oh wow, okay.
Well, not to Astra, to Lime in PMs.
No, only Astra.
Hey, Lime. Lime, hit me up with that info, okay?
Slide into the DMs.
You better tell me too. We're back to the castle, right? We went back.
Yeah, you did.
You're engaging the king? That's who. I didn't know you're that into them.
No.
I mean, okay.
Oh wow. James just says yes.
You're going to give engage. Okay.
All right, thanks.
No.
No.
No, I understand. I'll give it to him.
He doesn't understand.
So yeah. Are you going to go give it to the King Queen?
No, I'm gonna keep it.
Okay. That's fine.
He'll like smell it sometimes because it has the scent of Astra.
Oh my god. Well, I mean that sort of thing happened with Dimple as already as well. Anyway. So yeah, is there anything particular RP things you want to do, or should I do the finishing text? The finishing
Finishing.
I need to
story.
add that to my inventory.
We should
Yeah, you do.
rest IRL.
You could take a long rest. Everyone
Yes.
will be feeling you and stuff.
Long rest.
Basically, when you get back from the catacombs, you start taking a long rest. You resummon Bearbolt, that's fine. Everyone's healed up, everyone's rested. 10 hours or so pass. And Sean basically gathers everyone up, and he's like, okay, took me a while, but I figured out where Laura and where Zook and all those other guys are, the Atlanta crew. They're on a planet nearby. It's like a mining planet full of steam folk. Arcana are there, but they're not that there. Like, they're just a bit there. So you could probably avoid them if you had like disguises, or just were really careful about where you walked.
Alright, Dimble's gonna put on a mustache.
Okay. So yeah, you have a place to go to this new planet. I have a name for it, but I cannot remember the name, so I'll try and find the name on my notes. It's probably in my notes, right? It is Ravenstock. So yeah. Anything else? All right, is everyone happy?
Wait, how
Hello?
many hit dice do you get back after a long rest?
You usually get half back, but I just make it so you get all back
Okay,
because it's
I
2
didn't need to roll that.
You can also, I should mention, while next session we'll be going to a new planet, I will just make it so if you want to buy stuff, you can just buy it. Just PM me on Discord or whatever, and you can buy stuff. If you have money, or if you want to sell stuff or anything like that, sell armor, sell weapons, buy weapons, beg James's parents for money. In fact, I will say, for dealing with all of this hassle, James gives you all an allowance of 1,000 gold. But they give 2,000 to James.
Awesome.
Only
So James
2,000?
gets 2,000, everyone else gets 1,000.
I'm kind of surprised you only got 2,000.
Well, they're not made of money.
But Mom, this is less than my last allowance.
Oh my god. Well, you never know. You might be able to get more with ways.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
James,
no.
you're adapted. I'm not. So yeah, that's basically the end of the session. What did you think of it?
Pretty good.
What? Are you saying that just because I have a nice planet, I don't have to ruin every nice planet? You can sometimes have nice planets that don't get raided or exploded or set on fire or covered in jello. Very rarely. Well, Arcana's not actively tracking you, really. You haven't done anything super bad to Arcana. They definitely would arrest you or attack you on sight if they saw you, but you also haven't done anything so bad that they're actively tracking you, apart from maybe one of you. They are actively tracking one of you, I will say that much. But that person hasn't given themselves away in any really obvious way. That stuff will more come into play next session, though. But yeah, what do you think? Was it okay?
Yeah, it was good.
I thought it was
A lot of story things. I'm glad. I like how James got so many kills there, just sniping everyone.
I like how I'm proud of myself for actually role playing this.
No, yeah, you were all quite good. Milady, I appear to be drowning in quicksand.
Milady.
I feel that I may die. Goodbye. But yeah, it was fun.
It was fun. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to tune in next time for the ultimate shipping session.
If you've been adversely affected by anything that you've seen in today's programming of No Name for Now, please go fuck yourself.
I was about to say that.
My favourite Yogscast reference ever. Well, not my favourite. My favourite is Old Lady Lewis.
Get out of here. Please shut up. We are going to disable ratings for this video and comments.
Oh god. No, we need to say, please make sure to leave a comment and subscribe and like the video, and then they scroll down and the comments are disabled.
Any dislikers will be banned from YouTube. Not from our channel, from YouTube. We know people in YouTube. They will remove you. Goodbye. And
Goodbye.
stop.